Welcome back, fellow scrubs. Smart D Wiz, host of the GameDevScrubs, and I'm with
some skank.
No, you not skank. That's not the type of Twitch channel we are. Don't you understand?
I'm sorry, e-thought.
That's the same thing.
Is this right?
No, terms of service.
The camera's not on. It's fine.
No. Jeez. All right, we're gonna get in trouble for those jokes. Oh, reset that word. Hold on. Oh.
There we go. Now it works.
All right. Let's get the game view going. We're back with Mystical Ninja in terms of service violations.
Yeah. It's fine.
So this is our second outing on this game. We got decently far last time, I thought.
We did okay.
We did alright. I can't remember how long the game actually is.
I don't know.
I think we're going to be in for a 4-parter.
Well, yeah, it seemed pretty long as a kid. But...
Yeah. And sure, we've got far, but we really only got through one dungeon.
Yeah.
There's just so much to do in the game.
There is. It's really cool. I appreciated the length as a kid. I was one of those people that wanted the game to go on forever.
Well, maybe not forever, but...
No, shut up. Like, at least a year.
1 minute in, and I have to throw the yellow card.
No, Larry.
I said we're not that type of Twitch channel. We're gonna actually play video games and do normal streaming activities.
Maybe.
Like play games and bitch about them.
Yeah, we're the internet. We're coming for you.
This game always amazed me with everything they crammed into it.
We're gonna make you feel really bad about yourself. Yeah. We're the internet.
Alright, so we left off last time and we're supposed to find some kids and shit, and then we went...
I don't know. I don't even remember what we were doing.
We went to the hot springs up here.
Yeah.
But then we had to go back for some reason.
Oh.
Because we needed to go to an old area, and I'm trying to remember now what the heck that was about. There was something about we had to get the small midget power. We had to get the shrinking power. Yeah. But I don't remember what was said. Great.
I don't know.
Well, we got the flute now.
Yeah.
However, wait, how do we use that?
Select it, I guess. Fuck, I don't know.
Where is it? Oh, it's
Jay has it.
Jay has it.
Go. I don't know what we're doing.
I think we had to go to Sassentown.
Sure, why not?
Pretty sure we had to go to Sassentown. Because there's a whole bunch of stuff we haven't done there yet that we both remembered, like the Kappa and stuff.
Yeah.
So, fast travel. Back in what was this, 98?
99, I believe.
Really?
Yeah. Could have been 98. I found out about it in 99. I remember because I had just graduated 8th grade. And
no, don't.
No.
That's good that you can cancel it.
Yeah. I like how she keeps her left arm on her piece.
Yeah.
Ready to cut a bitch.
I'm surprised they didn't put the scabbard on her model, to be honest. Yeah. But I don't think they ever have.
No.
So it's nothing new. Would have been a nice detail for the new era, though.
Yeah.
Something that may not have been easily represented otherwise. Shoot, now I don't remember. I don't remember exactly where we're supposed to go.
I don't know.
I should have watched the replay.
Fuck around those outer doors, like, you know, not the ones in the...
Oh, the other...
Yeah.
Oh, we found out we could go up the ledges. We might be able to get up that one wedge or something.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, alright, just go do that.
Since you were supposed to do that and you didn't.
No, shut up. I tried and it didn't work out. Leave me alone.
No, you didn't even bother looking.
No, go to hell. Yes, I did.
Yeah, there's no recentrine, I think.
No, there's not. You just deal with it. Wait.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what game you can move the camera around in Castlevania 64?
Oh, this one's closed.
Yeah, talk to that nerd.
Oh, okay, you said some kid. Yeah, some kid was fooling around. It did something to the door so it wouldn't open. Yeah,
you said something about the Beeson region. Or whatever.
Yeah, and that's where you get to go a little bit north.
Mm-hmm.
We're not doing that yet.
Golden Temple.
We've been in there.
Yeah. Straight ahead, Mount Yoigatake.
We've been there.
Duck Creek upstream.
Yes, and I don't think there's anything over here. We want to get to the next area over.
Hi, puppy. Chugomar.
You want to get to the top of the next screen. The top part of the next screen. So...
all this is doing is making me think of One Piece and Wano Country.
Yeah, that's true. I guess it's kind of an appropriate time to play the game.
Oh.
I understand that the Coop has stopped them producing anime episodes, but I really wish it comes back soon. Because it's killing me. I got antsy and I went ahead in the manga, but that's alright. That's alright. I used to do that before anyway. Water 7 did that to me.
I went ahead on the Wikipedia.
Yeah, you do all the time.
Shut up, it makes me feel better.
Okay. This is...
Spoilers don't exist. Read the article.
Okay, we cannot go outside here, but this is the Duck Creek. Because you can see the water under it.
You can.
At least there's a sense of navigation in this game.
Somewhat.
And then I'm not sure what's over here.
Read the sign.
We'll figure it out. Oh, it's this guy.
Yeah.
But that's still not the place that we need to go.
Yeah, well, just jump down there and go through the thing.
Okay, at least there's a...
Yeah.
I think it exists between those two rooms.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't, actually.
I don't know.
So I guess it exists in the next room.
I don't know, we'll figure it out. Fuck about, baby.
It's this room, yeah. Now, you said that you couldn't grab onto the ledge. You're right.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me.
Was there any specific thing you did to grab onto the ledge?
No, I just jumped for it in the other one.
Thinking maybe one character jumps higher than the other.
BC Mario lays up.
Yeah, well, in the second game, if you jump and press Z, he'll do a butt stomp and he can go higher. Maybe we'll get that eventually?
Yeah.
And he has no separate weapons, so... Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a strange...
No, see, I told you I tried.
Told you strange... told you... Kind of a strange room here. Maybe it opens up when you can get past that one area.
I guess, once you figure out that gate where that stupid shitty kid locked it.
Yeah. Well, let's see. So it is next to here. And to left of here is nothing. So, yeah. Maybe you need some sort of high jump ability.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, now we need to figure out what the heck to do. Was this the jail?
No, it's a grandma. Sorry, but this is no story. But visit all kinds of places and listen to what people have to say. Then I'm sure good things will
Will happen.
You don't know that.
Things will I read it.
You don't know that.
I read it. I know it because
you
I
don't
read
know how
it.
to read.
Jesus.
You've been lying.
Oh. Oh, a thing showed up.
Kitty.
Cool. You need a cucumber or something for him.
You do, yeah. It has to be Yay to present it because he wants to watch it with a pretty girl.
Yeah.
Fireworks or some shit.
Yeah, that's right.
God, Yay is like such fucking just essential 90s anime hair. Like that straight bangs, the slight floof, the two little pieces dangling over the ears. That is just such 90s anime hair, and it's beautiful.
Oh, this is the jail. Shit. Oh, I don't want to go all the way back to the dungeon. to figure out what it was. But we might
it's
have
okay.
to. Oh wait, whenever you're lost, go to Plasma Man.
Yeah.
Forgot. Howdy, welcome to the Plasma. Yes.
I like the way he's just pumping things as he speaks.
Yeah.
Rhythmically humping the air.
Yeah.
Zazentown.
A fish-loving lazy man.
Cool, thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Fish-loving lazy man.
Zazentown.
Wasn't that guy that helped us before?
Oh, fuck if I know, honey. I don't know much about this. I was pretty tired and irritated. I had a
No,
lot
we
of
had to
work
capture
catch
the
up on.
fish. He loves fish, right? Because we had to give him fish. But he's too lazy to catch his own fish, right? Wouldn't that be him?
I guess that's him. The guy who gave us the hint on how to beat Banky-Maru or whatever, the bridge guy.
That's what I'm wondering if he also... He does this as well.
Fish-loving lazy man. Alright, what else?
I mean, he didn't want to fish for himself, so he's lazy, right?
Guess.
And he loved fish because we gave it to him, right?
I suppose your logic checks out this time.
I forget what side we're on now.
I have no idea.
The map's just gonna show us in town, right?
Yeah.
I forgot where he was. I think we're on the right side of the town.
Hmm.
We already talked to that guy. Oh wait, we can go. We can get there through the. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Get there through the river.
Oh shit.
Big shortcut.
Oh shit.
What are you looking up?
Shut up. I'm looking at pants for somebody.
Yeah.
Mean little boy. Who has to have men's tall. Was his JoJo height.
Shut up. Good thing Plasma Man's here.
Yeah.
You can ignore him if you need to. Oh, yeah, see, he's small now.
Hey, nerd.
I was right. Hey, long time no see. I'm, Ushiwaka.
You got it.
Gasp. Gasp! What happened?
He just
Why
said
are
it.
you
He
so
didn't
small?
perform the action. He just said the word.
Let me tell you. Those sweets at the Golden Temple, if you eat 8 in a row, there's a strange power that makes you shrink. If for any reason you want to shrink, go to the Golden Temple. I'll be there waiting for you. Well, yes, there is, conveniently.
Okay, bye.
Yeah.
I mean, he probably broke both his legs falling off a ledge that height at that size, but, you know, bye.
No, it's kind of like ants are so small, they weigh so little that,
okay.
like, you just, I don't know, I guess they wouldn't die if you threw them off the roof.
I don't know that that's how that works, but sure.
I guess, like, I don't know. It seems like that would be reasonable to assume.
Sure.
Well, you think of like beetles will fall off a counter and land on the ground and be fine, right? So for us, that's like falling off like a 10-story building, and we'd fucking die.
We would.
So there's got to be something. Wait, I think one temple's here. So there's got to be something to it. Yep. Here we go.
Alright, go in there and eat your fucking M&Ms and get diabetes.
It wouldn't be for you. It's got to be someone with a big nose and thread of eyes.
There we go.
You made it. Please, narrator, please explain. My pleasure.
Hi, Elephant Man.
The sweets in the cupboard at the temple will start falling from above. If you catch 8 sweets before the time is up, you will be able to use magic powers to make you shrink. However, if you're seen catching these sweets, something terrible will happen. Ready, set, go.
No, they're gonna touch your butthole. They're gonna touch your butthole.
I guess you'll have to hide.
Yeah, you gotta hide behind shit. It's kind of like Mr. Saturn.
It does.
Cute.
It does look like Mr. Saturn.
Yeah. Yeah, you got it just in time. Get out of here, Mr. Saturn. Let me have some candy. It's supposed to be cool. You want to give me coffee and, like, talk to me about the universe and life and stuff. Okay. Oh. Yay.
Sorry.
It's okay. They'll do it. Oh boy. Almost there. Got it. Twerking. Victory twerk.
Fat man gets down. Way to go. Now you can shrink as you wish. Sweet.
Mini Ebisu magic powers.
The powers will allow you to shrink to get through small holes in their own. However, remember that while using this power, you will not be able to attack. Okay. That's funny, you can actually go through the door with it. Oh, and it keeps you that way too.
It does. That's great.
Okay.
It's such a weird, cute little game. Like, I'm so surprised with how Japanese it is that it got released in America in the 90s.
For real.
But, I mean, I'm happy that it did.
Well, they... Oops, sorry, I need a swig of water. They did the first Super Nintendo game they actually released of this series.
Oh.
And they released that here. Same thing as Mystical Ninja.
Yeah.
I think it was just Legend of the Mystical Ninja.
Oh.
And then this one's Mystical Ninja starring Goemon, so it's a little different title. It's not The Legend of the Mystical Ninja, I believe. It's just Mystical Ninja.
Yeah.
But
now I want coffee.
Yeah. I'm assuming it didn't go over. Oh, nope. Sword, please. I'm assuming it didn't go over too well because there were 4. Count them, 4. No, actually more than 4. There were 4 platformer Super Nintendo Goemon games, and there were other spin-offs, as far as I'm aware. I know PlayStation definitely had spin-offs on it. There was another spin-off for the N64 as well. But that did not come here. It was some kind of board game thing. But the 2 action games did. So there were a substantial amount of Goemon games that we just never got. There was one on the NES as well. This flat guy.
That guy got short brains. Boy, getting the shit out of him, baby.
I guess I gotta be.
You gotta be little.
Well, first let's see what's down the road, though.
Oh, okay. Explore, baby.
I was aiming it fine last time.
Very cool. I'm so sleepy, but I'm gonna stay awake for this.
Oh, right, the hot springs.
Hot springs, hey.
Don't they restore your health or no?
Seems like they would, but I guess not.
Huh.
Weird.
I guess, well, this is a hot spring, so...
Yeah.
Here's the hot spring.
Yeah.
I guess that's the idea.
Yeah.
There we go. Get warmed up here.
You're getting that, baby. Boy,
yeah. Classic N64 camera's taking over. Oh, I was gonna say, I was thinking maybe that this was your punishment for falling down or something. But they're definitely making you use all the powers now.
Yeah.
It's not far enough.
Take that, nerd.
Ah, aim! There we go. Usually doing better than this. Oh, come on!
Use your Z-Law.
Yeah, I wish.
Z targeting.
Came out before. Oh, you can't do it on a slope. It hits the slope. That's interesting.
throw Pokeballs at me, you scarecrow son of a bitch.
Peach Mountain Showguns. Ghost Toys Castle. If you wish to save the game, throw out. Game will not be saved.
Okay, thanks, game.
I think I canceled it by accident.
Aw, it's okay.
Now, I think there was a spot that we couldn't, or we didn't go to. Oh, and it's a good thing we did, because here's the kitty.
Hi, kitty.
Classic N64 wall. Yeah. Okay, so this must be the turn that I did not take.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. And that was what was around the corner here. So, good thing I went there. Of course, now we gotta jump back through here. But
I'm just curious, is chat working, or like is it just everybody just being quiet and enjoying this?
Not too many people here today, it looks like, based on the readout.
Yeah. Well, it is July 5th, so I guess everybody's still pretty hungover.
Yeah.
We actually shot some fireworks off last night, and it was so cute because Mark's from New York, and I forget about that, so he was like, "Oh, did you get some sparklers?" I mean, I did, but they were the smallest thing I got.
Yeah, so if you don't know, New York does not let you have fireworks.
Yeah.
They let you have sparklers, and that's pretty much about it. They've relaxed it a little tiny bit, so they like introduced bottle rockets, but that's like the extent of it.
Yeah.
But it was nothing like what we had.
Yeah,
Oh.
I got these like rocket things.
Oh. There. Did that open the door? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah.
I was gonna say, this temple has probably the best, or my favorite music out of all the
It's
temples.
pretty nice. I like it.
Oh shit, I wasn't paying attention. I guess it's just a crane making
It's just a
machine.
great game.
Oh, what happened? Kinda, the text
Yeah.
went away on its own, so I don't know.
Larry, what did the text say?
Shit.
Help us,
Oops.
Larry.
Do I have to give it money? Nope. Shit, I don't know. Maybe I need something to... Well, you know, that's the ghost camera, so we've got to do something to activate it.
Oh.
That's the dungeon item. So I'm sure there's a lot more we have to do
Yeah.
before we get it. I was putting fish in the oven, missed the text.
Oh no, it's okay, Larry. We'll
That's
figure it out. What kind of fish you baking? Huh? Such sexy pain noises.
Yeah, that's common.
Yay. Heart went up by 1, just like your boner.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Terms of service!
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah, I think the ghost camera makes the ghosts visible so that they're then attackable.
Ooh.
So, again, this game's well thought out. They put a lot of effort into it. Oh, I guess that's the cheat.
Alrighty then.
This, oh shit.
No, don't make
So,
her
like,
do
did
the
we miss
sexy
anything by
noises.
not going this way?
I don't know, probably.
Eh. Okay, well,
Creepy ass heads on sticks.
fucker.
No, you got your heart back, at least it's generous.
It's fine. We got time. Oh, we did miss Elephant.
Hey, Mr. Elephant. Huh.
Yeah, I would have missed the map if
That's
we didn't go back. Nope. Nope.
You know, I usually don't like the water, but maybe it's where it's been so hot. I've actually kind of felt like wishing I could go to my cousin's pool. You know, it's just where she's self-quarantining, we're self-quarantining.
Yeah,
playing
that's true.
safe.
Goddamn virus. Oh, YouTube's gonna demonetize this episode. We said the virus.
We did. You gotta say the coof, silly.
Yeah.
Say the
They haven't
coof.
caught on to that one.
Yeah, the algorithm don't know what the coof is.
Oh man, he almost got us. And I'm assuming this is what I gotta do. I didn't even really think about it. I'm just like, oh yeah, cool.
Yay! Is it a baby? Oh, it's coins.
And dump.
Yay, dongo.
That's what they're called, dongo?
Yeah.
I want to try them. You said they're sweet, right?
Yeah. You have tried them. I bought them for you at
Dongo.
the grocery store.
But is that what they stick on those sticks?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't understand that then.
Yeah, I bought them for you.
That's the exact kind of food that they stick on those sticks.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
why are they called dumplings?
Because that's dongo's Japanese for dumplings.
But that's just the mochi shit.
Yeah, that's just the dumpling shit. The mochi stuff.
So the mochis are dumplings.
The mochi is like rice cake flour. It's rice gluten stuff. I'll have to Google it to
Alright, look, I'm still confused now.
I'll have to Google it to make sure I'm not telling you. Because I don't like either one, so...
I love the mochi. The mochi's great. Oh, it's one of those guys. I kinda wish this game got ported or re-released so that the frame rate was a bit better. Like this dungeon specifically, like it's getting bad. It's kind of like that kind of hurts my eyes actually. Oh yeah, there's gonna be some swimming in here. Let's see shit under the water.
Yeah. Okay, those look like mochi because they're colored. That's what I thought.
But they're not.
Oh, I think they are. Then again, maybe they are dongo. Alright, mochi is... they're both made of rice, but, mochi is made from rice itself, and dongo is made from rice flour.
Oh.
So they're both derived from rice, and mochi is, like, stickier. Different. Yeah.
Mochi comes from katakuri. Yeah! Yeah, ain't that true? Oh, here we go. You can turn it on. Wow. Power's on. Okay.
Jump again.
Yeah. And we can jump over. See, now this is smart design. Yeah. Once you get to this room, you don't have to backtrack. You can just jump over the gate.
Yay.
And you're right here. Very smart layout. Step on the button of the crane game controls to move the crane.
Simple enough. I really like this music. It makes me think of, like, portions of Breath of Fire 3. It has, like, that kind of jazzy. Yeah.
It's not far enough.
It's not far enough back, yeah.
No. I was gonna say, I didn't see the shadow, so... Yeah. It is not.
Now I want to play Toreba.
Yeah, whatever happened to that? We kind of just haven't played
forget about it. Yeah.
I don't know if they're still giving out free tickets or what.
They are.
That shit got super hard, though.
The other day. Yeah, it did. It got harder than it was when we started, it feels like.
Way harder.
Yeah.
So if you don't know, Toreba is this like crane game machine on mobile?
It's an app, yeah.
Let's try this then.
And you can buy tickets, or you know, once you buy tickets, they give you like 2 a day for free.
Yeah.
Tickets come in different package
sizes. It was off.
It was just a little off. And yeah, it's just a live virtual crane game. Like they have cameras set up in the crane game, and you play it in real time. And it just, when it first started out, like, we were actually getting, you know, something.
Yeah, we actually got stuff.
You know, with our free tickets and shit. And, like, I would say that I spent probably about $40 in 2 years.
Come on.
But, like, with the items
oh my god, oh, there it is. Let's say how specific does it have to be?
Like, the items that I got over that 2-year span and that $40, like...
we made back
it very
money,
much exceeded it. Yeah, just on what I got, with what Mark got too. Yeah, we definitely
done playing this game last time. We didn't finish it last time.
Oh no.
We're gonna play it till it's finished.
Yeah, we played it to completion, son.
Yeah, we definitely made out.
We made it way better. Like Mark's got like this really nice Sanji.
I got Sanji, I got Deku.
You got a Sanji figure, you got Deku. Oh yeah, you bought your Jigen.
Yeah, I bought that at
You bought Jigen.
somewhere.
But yeah, and then like I got a nice Hello Kitty metal thermos. I got a really sweet Chocobo stuffed plushie head. I got a really kick-ass Luna the cat from Sailor Moon plushie. I got a Kirby
giant
Cannon
Chocobo
plushie. Yeah, that's what I said, the Chocobo head.
Oh.
Yeah. I got some really nice stuff. I got like a Kermit the Frog Muppets bag. And it's pretty good. I mean, like, I feel like I made out pretty well.
Oh, you gotta charge it.
Yeah.
See, another. Another destructible. That's a neat mechanic. So that's kind of like a Fatal Frame reference?
I was gonna say, it's like Fatal Frame.
Did Konami make Fatal Frame?
No, Tecmo.
Tecmo.
Yeah. But still, it's nice, you know?
Mm.
We got our little camera obscura here. That's what they call it in Fatal Frame. Wait, I'm the only one watching this. You only have one person watching, and it's me. What?
Don't know. I mean, Larry's here, but
yeah, Larry, our friend that LD.
honestly,
Larry's
I don't have the chat showing who's actually here or not.
Yeah,
so I don't know.
So you know, you might be the only one, but we appreciate you all the same. But, yeah, Mark's pulling up chat, so hang on, everybody.
No, there's a few people here.
Being nice and quiet.
Yeah. Not everybody talks.
That's okay. You don't got it.
Hell, I don't usually talk when I watch a stream.
I don't either.
I'm usually working or something on the side.
Yeah. I usually got something else going on. Or Mr. J, our fucking weird friend, sends us some stupid bullshit.
They didn't hear you. You're not talking toward the mic. You're talking away from the mic.
No, shut up. I totally am talking into it. Go to hell. I asked what kind of fish you're cooking, Larry. I had my knees drawn up to my chest, so I wasn't getting as much air earlier. Now my feetsies are in the floor and I'm breathing good.
Yeah.
Smell that coof.
No. Oh, right. You have to be small to get on the rope. Yeah.
Tilapia, says Larry.
Oh wait.
Yeah, you
gotta get up here first. Yeah.
Oh, I guess you just gotta...
No, I just gotta get in the middle here. Oh no!
And proceed to walk off.
Yep.
Good job. We'll make it with pasta spicy sauce. That sounds good.
Or can I just...
you can just...
It did say something about narrow roads, but
yeah.
I'm sure I can just inch my way up.
Yeah, just that's fine. Yay! We beat the system!
Alright, and we got the silver key from the other room. I think we're all set here. I will make it with pasta, spicy, with spicy sauce. I'm trying to read chat too.
I already read that.
Oh, I didn't hear it. I was busy doing stuff.
Busy being an asshole. What you doing?
Oh god, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
There we go.
You got.
Oh. Yeah. See, now the music kicked up a little.
Yeah.
I like it changes throughout the dungeon.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, there's like gravestones and shit here.
Oh, it's all creepy now.
Yeah.
It's Castlevania.
Why would pasta? I don't know if I've ever had that before. Fish on its own is usually a little too flavorless to just put in the pasta, but
I like a garlic butter with fish, but then again, I could eat most anything
it has to be
garlic butter.
really light sauce or it gets drowned out real quick.
Now I'm thinking of like that salmon scampi that we got at the Italian place around here.
The higher you go, the better the groove gets. Oh. I wonder if they jump at different heights. Oh, that water hurts. Interesting. I flashed when I went in.
Oh, it's purple.
Yeah.
It's poison, as my people would say.
Poison.
That means poison.
Oh.
It's poison.
Poison. Hey! Thanks, Jet Paradox.
Hey, appreciate you, bud.
He's hosting us.
Thank you. Alright, Fatal Frame him, baby.
Yeah, Fatal Frame him. There we are.
Yay!
What's up, Scrub? Playing more Goemon.
Enjoying the Goemon.
And it's holding up though. It's really holding up.
It good.
Oh, this hurts. I said it looks like there's something over there though.
No, get out of it. It's Satan blood. It's burning you.
Yeah, Satan blood.
Satan blood. Don't get in that either. It's icky.
I'm trying not to.
No, get out of it. Oh my god, it's Jonestown Kool-Aid. Get out of it.
Jonestown?
Larry, you want to take that one?
Uh-oh.
It's okay, honey. Jonestown was a cult. And
okay.
They killed themselves with Kool-Aid.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. I didn't remember the name, but I know about the cult with the Kool-Aid.
You know about the not Silent Hill cult.
Right, and that's where drinking the Kool-Aid comes from, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yes, because they decided to poison themselves by drinking Kool-Aid, and the people that tried to run away got shot by the others, and then the spaceship was gonna come pick them up.
Yeah.
At the end.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I don't really know about the spaceship part. I don't think that was them. I think that was the Heaven's Gate, where the spaceship people. But yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to keep all the wackos differentiated.
Right? Yeah, they kind of just all go together. I know that Waco, Texas, with David Koresh, was where they blasted rock music for like 3 days to try to convince them to come out. Yeah. Take that, tiny Dharma. Both your eyes have been painted. That means somebody wished on you. Now their wish will never come true. Haha.
Oh, I did not know that. What's the significance of that?
Well, when you get a Dharma, one of the eyes is left unpainted, and be careful. You make a wish, and then you paint the other eye in, and that is supposed to make it come true or something. Or maybe you make the wish, and then when the wish comes true, you paint the other eye in, because it's like a way of thanking the Dharma for making the wish come true.
Uh-oh. God damn it.
Don't forget you got your rice ball.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know how many it'll give me back.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Oh, you know what? If there's more room here, yeah, it's closer.
There you go.
Got it. That works.
Oh. Oh god. I'm dying.
Don't die now.
Go. It'll tell me what to do.
I mean, it'll give us internet popularity. It'd be like, girl dies on stream.
The goof got me.
Yeah. Live on stream. Damn it. You guys are fast. Ah!
Oh god, no, I got hiccups.
Okay, got the silver key. Now we have to make it back.
Yep.
Oh god! Well, we're going back.
No, no. And
we're going back.
The Jonestown Kool-Aid.
Yeah, I love the music in this area. There's 3 different...
It's super good.
Yeah, there's 3 variants of the music in every dungeon. Actually, no. The first one only had 1. Or 2 variants. But this one has 3.
Stupid hiccups. I wish Konami gave a shit again.
Yeah. I would love, like, another game just like this.
Yeah.
It'd be great.
I don't know. Maybe they've cracked the whip just so with that Silent Hill soft reboot that's rumored.
Here's the thing, though. I'd feel bad about any... Well, I guess we'll go in there first. I'd feel bad about anybody still working at Konami to begin with.
Yeah.
So,
of
like,
course.
being like, oh, I would love another one of games like this, but, like, at the cost of what they do to their employees, I can't perhaps agree with that.
I love this IP, but but the thoughts of forcing these people to work at Konami, I just can't justify
exactly.
it.
But that's how I feel. Yeah.
I know, that's the joke. Like it sounds incredible, but it's true. It's like, I really fucking love Silent Hill, but it's like part of me was happy when I heard those rumors, but another part of me, I swear to God, was like, oh, they're getting mistreated.
However, that shows you, if it is true, that shows you how much they want this to happen. That they're so... They want it to happen so bad that they're willing to step back into the lion's mouth to make it happen.
Well, that's what I was thinking. I was like, either Konami has really did a very un-Konami thing and has decided to act decently, which is a long shot. Yeah. Or, like Mark said, I was like, wow, man, like they just really appreciate, you know, the fans and the work that they made. Oh, I got hiccups.
There's something over there.
Go get up.
Unexplored bits. What are these things? These little pinwheels. They look special enough to be a thing.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they are. The black ninja says go to the hospital with your arm man.
I already explained in Discord.
I know.
There's nothing the hospital can do.
Shut up, he's just wishing you well.
I know.
It's fine. Thank you for your concern.
I appreciate the concern. There's nothing I can do but
rest it. He saw a doctor about it.
Yeah, we went to the doctor, and the doctor's like, all right, well, you really can't do much for it, except for, like, stop pissing it off.
Well, it's compression of a nerve is what it is.
Yeah.
There's a nerve in your arm called your ulnar nerve, and basically Mark holding his arm in position to code and game dev and do a day job has a lot of pressure on it.
Yeah, any kind of computer work, desk work, that kind of shit. It just pisses it off, and there's not much I can do about it, unfortunately. I just gotta not do as much. Alright.
Yay.
Let's take one more surveillance of this room. Looks like we've gotten everything here. There's the door on the right side, that's that little white bit.
Yeah.
Oh, I had jump rope.
Yeah. I was never good at jump rope.
I'm assuming it hurts me if I touch it.
I guess so, yeah.
The picture of the floor. Uh-oh. Yeah, alright. Hold on. Let's switch before we go in.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, it's okay. It's already.
Yeah, it made it appear, I guess.
Yeah. I thought that maybe there was a fault.
Right.
Hey! Who is it?
Ooh,
hey, Uncle Roy!
Hey,
thanks
Uncle
for the
Roy.
bits.
Thanks, bud. Don't know if you heard it or... Oh god, I've got hiccups. I'm sorry. I don't know if you heard it or not, Uncle Roy, but God saw fit to give us another kitty, so thank you for cat food money.
Yeah.
Hiccups!
Yeah, one showed up.
Yeah.
And it was here now.
Like, honestly, okay, like, my neighbor brought it in, right? And, like, honestly,
little tiny kitten, to be clear.
Yeah, just barely old enough to be away from his mother. He swears up and down like it snuck into his car when he was, like, parked at an old gas station, because, like, he meets his buddy there, you know, to trade firearms and stuff with. Because that's what we do here. And, he swears up and down like he got in his car and he didn't realize it till he got back. But, like, I honestly think that what it is that he felt bad because, one of my mom's other cats, like, got up in the frame of his vehicle and, like, he drove away because he didn't know it was there. And then, like, when he got to his destination and parked his car, he heard meowing and then he saw the cat skitter away. So, I think that, like, he just got it because he felt bad, but, like, he knew that she wouldn't take it outright, so he's just like, here, this got in my car. I can't take care of no cats, here you go. Anyway, yeah, my mom is like, well, it's a great cat, but, like, I don't want any, I don't need any more cats, like, I'm at capacity here. And my brother was going to give it to his girlfriend, but then I brought it up here to meet Mark, and he's like, no, it's my cat now.
Where am I going now?
I don't fucking know, I'm too busy having hiccups and talking about
Okay, I do have a gold
kitties.
key. Oh, there shows a red thing. Oh, there's another door here we didn't see.
Yeah.
I forget what red is for. Does red
I think that's the room you're in.
No, the big one, sure, but the little red.
Oh, I don't know.
Is that the elevator?
I have no idea.
Or is that the locked door?
Maybe.
We'll find
I
out
think
one
it's
way
a
or
locked
another.
door.
We'll find out. Oh, the whole big message in
And
chat.
a large message from Black Ninja. We are reading through it, but hang on. Yeah. Seriously, my mother, her whole hand hurts. She went to the hospital. Boy, that hospital. One day, she and my stepfather leave me home alone all day till night. The hospital in my country, brutal. The next day, she went to the hospital. Say, come back again in the next 2 weeks. Unbelievable. Yeah, hospitals, the healthcare system in America isn't the greatest either, but I feel for you. I really didn't meet a kind doctor until I was in court with Mark. Well, there was one guy down here. He was really nice. He was a great doctor, but he switched clinics and I never really found the new one he went to. But anyway, yeah. I had a really great doctor in New York. I miss her.
Okay, I don't... Yeah, it doesn't actually show you where you are.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no map, like local map.
Yeah.
That's right C and it's not doing anything. So, sure. Let's see. I don't remember where we needed this friggin' thing.
Yeah. You know what game has a map that shows you where you are?
Don't even.
Shut up. Got something 64.
Okay, this is the room with the red dot in it. Oh, it is the elevator. Okay, I figured.
Oh, okay.
I figured. Okay. So the next room that we haven't opened yet is to the left in the other corner here. So we'll go up this way.
Soundtrack is so good. That's why I'm not
Yeah. It is good.
It's just really good.
Okay.
Oh, some of those grocery store cookies.
Ah!
Mark is the cookie monster. Every time I buy these grocery store cookies, they're really good. They've got like M&Ms.
Because they're way better than the New York cookies.
He eats like 8 and there's like 12 in a box.
Shut up!
It's okay, it's cute.
The grocery store cookies in New York are terrible.
They were okay. I like those ones at the Price Chopper.
No, the Price Chopper ones are the worst.
No, shut up. They had the M&Ms in them. They were good.
They were the fucking worst to discuss. I can't even eat one.
Weird.
I can't even eat one. They're so cheaply made.
Okay, well that's a source of hi Tyler Durden Poo. I'm late because of bug reports and I know jack shit about this game. That's okay. LD, North England doesn't know how to cookie or donut.
No, it doesn't. Dunkin' Donuts are fucking terrible.
No, go to hell. I love Dunkin'. Don't
See,
say that.
and that's why you said that you love Price Chopper cookies, because you don't know fucking nothing about cookies
Fuck
or donuts.
you!
Your taste in them are terrible.
Eat shit, asshole! Anyway, yeah, like, Mark talks about it all the time. Like, his two biggest, shockers, I guess, in Kentucky are like, how do you read and write so good to me?
That's me.
It's true, though. It's what you say. And, he's just like, wow, the food down here is way better.
Yeah, all the grocery store food is not like shit.
Yeah, like
in New York, it's just terrible.
They have spaghetti salad at one of the local chain supermarkets here, and he's like, "Wow, this is really good."
I've never had spaghetti salad from a store that I've actually liked.
Like it's literally just cooked spaghetti with like a bottle of Italian dressing and some veggies cut up in it. At the end.
And as simple as that sounds, and yet New York can't manage to do that. Like, you can go to, like, I'm talking about, like, grocery store chains and shit.
No.
Like, you can go to the place and find the good shit, and that's what you had to do. You had to go to the specialty shops.
Yeah.
You had to, like, really go and look. Well, there's two choices we have here. There's a silver key room here, but I think the other room in the other area was also a silver key.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
So...
I don't know. I guess let's try this one.
Yeah. I'm afraid to try to, like, mix it up in case there's a bug and you can't get through.
Oh.
Oh, this is gonna be Samaru.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get into Samaru time. Ikimashouka. Nerds.
Alright, now they should be with.
Yeah. Lag-inducing traps. This pool puzzle looks like ass, says Tyler Durden. LD says, eat Krispy Kreme, find love in your life. Krispy Kreme's good. I don't despair them, but I like Dunkin' Donuts too.
Yeah, you hear her?
No, fuck you. The Black Ninja.
Oh.
Why the hell 8-ball game in a game? I don't know, son. They just wanted it to be. Because
this game's awesome. That's why
it works. It's great.
It's fine.
It's good. It's good stuff. But yeah, Mark is just like, yeah, like food in Kentucky is way better than in New York, and I'm like, yeah, because they let us have trans fats and we fry the shit out of it.
Yeah, just across the board, the restaurants are really good. Like, barbecue in New York is pretty much shit tier.
Aw.
I didn't understand. I thought I just didn't really like a lot of the stuff. I just thought, it's okay. It's alright. And
then I took him to a local place called Pig and a Poke.
No, let me tell the story.
No, shut up. I like the name. Anyway, go ahead.
That comes later in the story.
Alright, go ahead.
So,
tell it your way.
My former boss, back at the place I used to work, he was a foodie. And so he introduced me into actual, like, really good barbecue type stuff.
He has family from West Virginia, which is our neighbors.
Yeah, that's true. So he knew like what this stuff was all about. Yeah, barbecue in New York is a basket on fire. Yeah,
I think he's meaning dumpster fire, but that's the best equation he has.
Yeah. Oh, it's bad. Oh, boss time.
Daruma.
Oh God, he's a Gundam.
Darumanyo.
That's shit.
He's like a mole Gundam.
I'm trying to remember if it's a Grod? Or a Gelgoog?
You can talk about G Gundam later.
No, it's not G Gundam.
Yeah, I know, but G Gundam had all those weird, unique Gundams.
Yeah, but this was the original, the OG.
Specific.
This is the OG Gundam.
No, I know, but you let me have an opportunity to talk about G Gundam, damn it. I like G Gundam, nobody else did.
It might be a Gelgoog. Oh, okay, I had to do it once.
Alright, finish your barbecue story.
Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to switch back. I think she does more damage. Maybe she doesn't. I don't know.
Of course, she's a woman and you're attacking the hearts. Heartbreakers.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I don't have to do it again. It just showed up again. Yeah, I don't know if it's called a Gelgoog or what, but this is absolutely a Gundam mobile suit from the original Gundam.
Finish your original story.
Oh, yeah. So he's like, hey, we got this like county fair, and he's like, hey, there's people that are actually doing like actual real barbecue, like they're actually doing things correctly. So go check them out. And he's like, it's expensive, but it's good. You won't regret it. I'm like, okay, cool. So I go there and I'm like, holy shit, this is really good. But it's like, $10 a sandwich or something. It's
fair prices.
It's fair prices on top of like them actually having real food, so it's not cheap for them, so they have to jack it up even more. Or well, maybe they don't have to, but you get the idea. It's rare enough in New York where they can charge that because no one's doing it correctly. I've never had anything that was that good, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's strange. So I noticed what equipment that they had, and I knew what to look out for at that point. You had to like really pay attention. And so when I get down here, anytime that I see anything with barbecue, I was just thinking, my first instinct is, it's not going to be that good and it's going to be overpriced, because that's how New York is. It's never good and it's always overpriced because like only 1 out of like 100 of them actually do it right. Oh, wait, boo-hoo, he beat me up. I was only giving the kids a lesson in Peach Mountain dancing. Oh, the big bad.
Oh, big bad nerd. Loser.
Cologne or colon? Your plan did not work, did it?
Colin Powell, you're in trouble.
Who are you? Aha! I'm the leader of the Peach Mountain Shoguns. In the fresh spring breeze, sha la la, I come alive, la la.
I don't need to hear no monkey songs, man.
These beautiful visions appear before my eyes, la la. Yes,
Hey,
I am, I am the one they call Spring Breeze Dancing. What an intro.
Now I just want to play DDR.
Put your face dancing something or whatever. What do you have up your sleeves? Up my sleeves? You mean like my armpits? We're not talking about that kind of sleeve. Pretty sharp, Antonio. You caught on to my joke. Antonio? Who's Antonio? Sir Danson will choose a name for you himself if he feels it suits the person. You can't just... Cologne, we're done with this place. We've got to prepare for our next plan. Return at once. Yes, sir. Bye for now, Fernandez. We shall meet again. Wait a minute. Who's Fernandez? He was looking at you when he said it. Remember, I will not let you get in the way of our great stage plan. What's a gorilla steak plan?
Oh no, Goemon's like you. He's going deaf.
Shut up. That's not what I said. It's a great stage plan. Anyway, don't come to Chugoku region?
Yep.
No matter what. Why does he always spin to escape? But regardless of that, right now it's important that we get to the Chugoku region.
There you go. You sound it out, baby.
Shut up. This game's hard. It's got a lot of shit I can't pronounce.
Oh, okay. Tyler Durden, a guy named Colin. Epilepsy hologram. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I know, right? My friend's dad would be fucked if he were here.
Well, at least the game's 240p and there's no interlace.
Oh.
Now the retro tank that's the upscaler I use to play these and stream these. It can handle interlace games, and it uses a technique that makes it, well, about the least noticeable that it can be.
Yeah.
So it's about as good as it's gonna get, really. I don't think we played any interlace games on stream yet.
I don't know.
Oh, that's gonna go to a hot spring. We gotta go this way.
Every time I play a Konami game now, all I can do is get mad. Like, I know I say that every time, but it's true.
Yeah.
You just get fucking mad over Castlevania and Silent Hill. You know, fucking giant fucking loogie they hawked in the faces of Contra people.
Oh, jeez.
I know, right?
Contra's kind of hit that Metal Slug phase where it's like, there's only a couple good ones. And then they outsourced it to Way Forward, and Contra 4 was apparently pretty good, but I haven't played it. I heard Rebirth was pretty good, and then that's kind of like it. And then it's like, then they did that, what, Contra fucking, what is it, Reloaded or whatever? The newest one? Oh, and it's fucking terrible.
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, at least they had the good sense to stop after Silent Hill 3. That's it. That's as far as it goes. Fight me, Internet. You will not win.
Wish.
No, like, fucking 4, I'll say this till I'm blue in the face. It had the spirit of Silent Hill. It had the soul. You know, it didn't quite make it, but it had some interesting ideas, and it's fine. It's not my cup of tea, but it's fine. I can play it and be like, it's alright.
Should we have returned to the other town first?
I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on in this game.
Okay.
I'm just here for the music.
Oh.
No, I love Goemon, but I'm really tired, honey, so I'm just not catching things like I should.
Okay.
Wait, shut up.
We'll get some fucking coffee.
No, I don't. There's none made, and I don't know how to use a French press. That's your baby. What
happened to your shitty fucking Keurig?
Fuck off. It's downstairs, and I don't want to walk down there.
The thing it basically just makes water. I don't even taste the coffee.
To hell.
It's just warm water.
You go to hell. That was bought for me by me. That's you
I know,
up,
and it's
that's mine.
shitty.
Fuck you.
You tried like 6 different types of fucking K-cups in different settings to like get me to like it, and none of it tasted any different.
Well,
It
whatever.
was all
That's your call if you want to be an elitist asshole about everything. I like the
it was
the
terrible.
Keurig. That's your That's like your opinion, man. Okay.
We can once again form a dance pair.
Say his name.
Dance the night away.
What was his name?
I skipped it because I want to pronounce.
What was his name?
Furitora. Furitora.
Furitaro.
Or Taro. I'm sorry, I did Tora.
Furitaro, you got
Furitaro. Jesus Christ.
Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops.
Fruit by the foot.
Fruit by the foot. I was forced to see the Weirdos dance every single day. Awake or asleep, it was the Weirdos dance, weirdo dance, weirdo dance. Driving me nuts.
I know how I feel, Maria.
Oh, here he is. My dad was in last year's folk dance championship, where he tried to dance like
Jackal
Maxon. But it looked more to me like some old rain dance. Alright. What's in here? I forget what each of the symbols are. Oh, okay. Well, we never actually used this, so...
Yeah.
We haven't died yet. So that's good.
It's fine.
Oh yeah, the music changed too.
It did.
It's a bit more
They're
upbeat.
all happy now because the children's is back.
Well, I guess we'll talk to the people. Maybe
Yeah.
they'll give us something. No longer have an excuse to
Chit-chat
slack
with the
off.
villagers.
Guess what? Ever since I was caught by the Flight Gang, I feel the dancer within me in a big way. Wow!
She's got jazz hands.
I know the true identity of the Blue Dragon.
I see
The true identity.
puppies.
Anybody
here.
who knows can write the answer on a piece of paper and send it to my attention.
Oh, I love you, but please
First
don't
10
like
people
me.
will receive dragon souvenirs from myself. Just kidding. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, you smell, but I
Oh. I just like to use the weapon in the air because whatever.
Oh yeah, don't forget to turn little and go under those haystacks.
Oh yeah. As soon as I get back, I'm supposed to help out with the farm. It was better with the weirdos dancing that weird dance.
That's you. That's you as a kid. Ah, garden puppy, don't lick my ear.
Hey, it's a good thing you remind me of that. I forgot all about it.
Jackal who? What? It's a black. They, I guess for legal reasons they couldn't say Michael Jackson, but it was Michael Jackson.
Yeah. But hey, they used James Dean in the second one.
They did.
Because they got a little more brave. Well, I wonder if all dragons show chew like a famous kung fu
Did the kitty come up with you?
kung fu star did in that movie.
That's a Bruce Lee reference.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I said a chew, but you know,
Yeah.
it's not that. Children have returned. It's great. Oh boy, what? Oh, the reward for saving the children? Oh, okay, here goes. I'll give you a big kiss. Yeah.
Smack.
That's what made me come back. I'm like, hey, that one guy was gonna give me a reward, I thought. Finally back. Talking, going to Shigoku region next for the big plan to stay put. What? Now the kids in the Shigoku region are in trouble. Okay. They're taught a strange dance, a type of folk dance with tons of hip movement.
Oh, they caught the twerk.
Oh god, that'd be terrible.
Oh, no.
If you're going to dance anyway, dance the folk dance at this place. If this place is called the Hercules Goliath Beetle. So does that make folk dancing here the Hercules Goliath Beetle folk dance? I don't get it. Probably some Japanese
I don't know.
thing. I can relax now and get back to my daily life. We should have a village meeting, or on rebuilding the village, I'll make some dragon buns for the meeting. What's a dragon bun?
No idea.
You're supposed to know all the Japanese stuff.
Oh, I know, right? Like, I'm supposed to be a complete expert on the culture.
Yes, absolutely. We get to the village in time, we can have the focus.
My linguistic and socio-cultural knowledge is fluid. I just withhold it from you to be a bitch.
You went there! You know, that means you know everything now.
Okay, alright then, that's how this works, alright. Nobody cares about your Dove commercial, Grandma.
Yeah, she's talking about her skin. Is this another shop? Okay, that just must be shop, those 3 circles. Yeah. They use it for all that stuff. Oh, jeez, we got so much fucking money. Let's just get some stuff.
Yeah, alright. Every time I hear messages on my Discord, I go like Wario and say, "Wah!" Black Ninja. Mark does that every time I say something he doesn't like.
Wah!
Like, hey, change your socks. Wah!
Wah!
Hey, get up and help me clean the house. Wah!
Friends are back. Yeah, that was the one kid who's like, I'm staying inside because I'm gonna get kidnapped.
Yeah.
And now he probably wishes he went to see the this is what the children tell me, but there seems to be another castle of the flakes in the Chugoku region. Yeah.
Mark is Wario, so this is Tyler Dirt and Poo. Wario possessed by Randy Savage. I was telling Mark today, I was like, I burp and fart a lot and my butt's big. I'm girl Wario, and he was like, no you're not. But I am.
No.
I'm girl Wario, live with it.
Is this the inn? Yeah. No, this is a travel center.
Yeah. I'm girl Wario and you're my princess Daisy.
No! That means I'm male Daisy?
Sure, you're fucking, I don't know, milkweed. That's a manly plant. It can poison you to death.
Can it really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, like they think that's what Abe Lincoln's mom died of, was milk sickness, because cows would eat the milkweed and then they could get the milk from the cow.
Oh, we can do the different ones now, just to show them off. We don't need to do them.
That's where I'll stay. Just follow me. I'll show you to your room. My weird xenomorph shitty.
I guess probably different for all the characters, right?
Perfect counter-argument to a woman being insecure. No, and no actual explanation works every time.
We look forward to seeing you again.
I'm sure you do.
Alright, now I'm curious.
Yeah.
Let's see what she's been. Let's see what it looks like.
It's a beautiful room. I'm sure you'll have wonderful dreams.
Okay, so it's the same room, they just different, different poses and such.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's save the game.
Yeah.
I wonder how long it took this game and how many people. Probably a lot.
Know, probably a long time. Black Ninja likes Waluigi. I like the Waluigi one. He went like, Waluigi, wah, wah,
yeah, wah, wah. Instead of wah, wah, he goes wah, wah. Waluigi needs to come into a mainline Mario. Or something.
Yes.
He's only been in the sports games. And that's where he was created.
I like that meme with Masahiro Sakurai when everybody was mad because he didn't get into Smash again, and there was like a fucking purple and yellow chair in the background.
Yeah.
And it was like, I hate Waluigi so much I've turned him into a chair just to piss you off.
Yeah.
It's great. But no, I don't think anything could ever top when people were like shitting all over Terry getting into Smash, like, who the fuck is Hatkin?
Oh god.
And then Masahiro Sakurai actually sat the fuck down and with hand gestures and a fight stick was like, this is a quarter circle. This is a half circle. This is how you do special moves.
Like, Yoshi didn't want to be a great dancer. He wanted to be the best bartender who could always give a comeback to lame jokes. I'm surprised they put bartender in here. You've got the wrong kid. Or they've got the wrong kid. I'm surprised they were able to use that word.
Yeah.
I got this information using my super ears. The kidnapping case in the Shikoku region has been solved. Baby. That's odd. Benki's been letting me pass without taking anything. I wonder why. Maybe he's got a crush on me. That's good. We kicked his ass.
Yeah. Fuck the shit
I'm not
up,
kidding.
bro.
I really saw it with my own eyes. Long wobbly thing flying, and a bunch of little critters hanging around it. Oh, that's us on a dragon.
Yeah.
I heard all the children have returned safely.
Yeah, or when like the enemies were on it, that we had to be.
Is that still a bridge in current day?
I have no idea. Probably,
it sounds familiar though,
yeah.
For some reason.
Look, babe, if it's not Tokyo Tower or the Glico Running Man, I don't know about it, okay?
Shut up, you've been to Japan, you're supposed to know all these things.
Shut up.
You're our only cultural frame of reference on the show.
Shut up. I was going to college. I was too busy being insecure about my looks and trying to study for tests, and running to class late with toast in my mouth.
Classic.
Very classic, yes.
We need cucumbers still.
I had this really cool friend. I kind of wish I kept up with him instead of being a big piece of shit and letting my avoid behaviors take over. But anyway, he's a cool guy. His English was pretty good, and he.
A Japanese guy.
Yeah, he's a Japanese guy, and he we were hanging out for my birthday once, and like we were going to pick some other friends up in his car, and
he had a car. Holy
he did.
Shit.
He was fucking living the dream, buddy.
I was gonna say they usually walk everywhere.
Yeah, he people always gave him shit because like he was born and raised in Japan and he was ethnically Japanese, but he did look Indian. Like he did look like he was from India. So people always gave him shit like, "Oh, well, how do you like living in Japan?" And he's like, fine, I guess. I was born and raised here." And they're like, "Oh, so your parents? Where are they? They're from India, right?" What? No. But anyway, it was so funny because like it was really sad and heartbreaking at the same time, but it was funny because like.
Oh, here's the kid. Finally got back from the Plate Games place in Shikoku region. There's no place like home. So why are you here? Who closed that door? Ahem, it was me. It was the safety stopper system I built, but it's out of batteries, so the door barely opens. Oh.
We gotta get some batteries.
I guess it's fixed now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna go save or something first though. There could be more stuff to do here.
Yeah. But
go
anyway,
ahead. Finish your plasma.
Yeah, plasma.
Telling us to go look for things.
We were hanging out. We were driving around, and I forgot how it came to be, but we touched on the topic of religion, and like it got fucking dark, man, because apparently his sister got taken by a cult, and like they convinced her to like give them all of her money and sell all of her worldly possessions and then give them that money, and it was like an ordeal for the family to get her out of it. And he was like, she's still recovering from it financially and emotionally, and like he was just fucking going off about how much he hates all religion, like why would God let that happen if God were real, and just like he was just fucking venting, and I'm just like sitting there just like, man, I totally understand where you're coming from with this. I wish I knew what to tell you. I'm sorry to make it better. He was a really good hearted guy. I liked him. But yeah, like that just out of the blue, just like, yeah, I fucking hate religion because my sister got mixed up in a cult.
Oh my god, it's like 10 frames per second. It's literally giving me a headache.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. I like the aesthetic though.
Yeah, it's cool. I like that. I wonder why the sky is red in that town.
Oh, because it's supposed to be dusk. There's different times of day depending on where you are.
Oh. You with the answers.
Well, I mean, the progression of the game has been that way.
I'm being silly, honey.
Yeah. And it's...
Oh, I just thought it was weird because it's like you step out the doors and it's blue here and it's red. And
yeah.
It didn't say anything about it being dusk, but.
Well, as you go from Uedo to Zazentown, it's getting dusk. So by the time you get to Zazentown, it's fully dusk.
Oh. I wish the other SNES games came out here. They're really fun, says Namine.
They're fucking hard, though. So here's the thing: if you try to play them, if they're not translated, you will
busted
not.
Up that golden snitch.
You won't know what to do. Because like this game, you have to talk to people and do little additional things to open up stages and stuff. So even if you do manage to play them, you're not going to get very far, unless you have a guide or whatever.
I like the shadow for Ye's hair.
Yeah, it's just a...
it's just the three little balls. Yeah, you need the English patch to understand WTF to do, so it's not gonna...
Yeah. I really wish they would bring them over here.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Even if just some kind of... And I'm surprised this hasn't happened in Japan, even. Unless it has, and I just don't know about it. But I'm surprised there hasn't been a Goemon game collection. And then they could just sell that here, hire some translators on the cheap to just do it, and be like, oh, old SNES games, it's got like, I don't know, 100 lines of dialogue, here you go. Yeah. Here's a Subway gift card, just get her done for each one. Get her done.
Izumo 2, Lake Tree something.
Izumo 2. So here you get one of the batteries for Sasuke.
That's
I don't know if it's the only battery, or if you have to find another one. See, how come you can't grab the ledges of these things? See, it's strange. Oh.
Whoa, we're in fucking Tarzan, Kingdom Hearts, man.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was up here. Maybe.
Sorry.
Yeah, maybe it's along the edge.
Yeah.
I could have sworn there was a battery at the top here.
Yeah, seems like it would be. What if it's glitching out like Castlevania 64 did that one time and it was still fun and great?
Castlevania 64, fun and great? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
No, go to hell it was.
I don't know.
I don't either.
Could have sworn there was something here.
Yeah, it has to be.
This is where you reactivate Sasuke.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe you come here like after you go someplace else.
It's possible. Go back up and look again, but I'm pretty sure there's something up here.
This is still too niche of a series, so it's not.
I don't know. At this point, a collection?
Alright, Black Ninja, see you around, bud. He's heading out to do something else.
Oh, see you. I could have sworn it was at the top here. I don't know. We've run all around it, I think. Yeah. And they let you get up here for a reason. And I don't know. Just will have to come back. Maybe like a boss happens or something. I don't know.
Third game for SNES is probably one of my favorites.
I'm trying to remember I remember what the first one looks like.
Yeah.
And the second one. I don't remember the third one so much. I remember the fourth one. Yeah, I've seen like sprites and screenshots from it. I really like the way the fourth one looked, but I can't attest to how it plays.
Read it.
Oh yeah, good point.
Easmo Amnesty.
I don't know what the fuck that means. They do give you a pretty good amount of free reign in this game, which I quite like, to be honest. I guess there's a coffee shop over here, so we'll go there. Because that gives us a fast travel.
Yeah.
Second one was Mystical Ninja, if I remember. Is that the one that we got? I thought we got the first one on Super Nintendo, not the second. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. Because it only had Goemon and Abisamaru, and they called him like Dr. Chang and shit. Oh my god. Yeah. Stupid. Yeah. It was Dr. Chang and like Mr. Yang or something. Like, oh, it was bad.
No, it's terrible.
Yeah, it was bad. I was trying to go in the direction of Kyushu. Kyushu?
Yep, Kyushu, you got it.
But there was this strange wall that kept me from going forward.
Kid Ying and Dr. Yang.
Oh yeah, Kid Ying and Dr. Yang. Oh my god, can you imagine? They would not get away with that now.
So terrible.
I saw it. There was the tube that was emitting electricity above the waters of Inaba.
Yeah, Inaba, you got it.
What's Inaba?
Oh.
At the oasis on the dune in Inaba, east of here. Oh, okay. You'll find an electro tube floating that emits electricity. Okay. How about some of our stamina dumplings? Oh, we're not damaged though. So.
Yeah, we're okay. Thanks, Dana.
We got the first SNES game, but 5th in the overall series. Really, 5th?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got the Game Boy game. Yep, you're right. One of the Game Boy games, not the good one.
Oh, wow.
It was pretty bad. There are 2 exits here. We came from...
I think that one that you're walking towards.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I think we came from there. Because we started out here and there was these assholes.
Yeah.
So, I just want to see what's over here.
Started on NES as Mr. Goemon.
Well, there was an arcade game too. And then the NES one was sort of like the arcade game. Not maybe a direct port, but it was, Oh, okay. So this is where we were supposed to go. There's an actual desert in Japan?
No, I don't think so.
Oh. Strange. So what's this all about?
I don't know. I guess it's one of the desert level.
Ah, got away. Yeah, I'm not kite guys.
I know all of the enemy projectiles look like Pokeballs.
No. I think, well, they look the way they do because they're metal spheres. And they're just showing a reflection, but I don't know why they're all the same, other than memory saving, perhaps. This is too steep. Can we go up? Sort of. Okay, here's what this is. Oh, there's like a little dam there. That's fun.
That's fine.
Oh, we're not damaged. Don't touch the battery in the water.
Yeah, we left a perfectly good Duracell out here in the middle of the pond.
Let's just say it was an explosive event. Bastards. Trying to think if there's anything else here to find. If there's any secrets.
I'm gonna go downstairs.
Okay.
Be right back.
Okie dokie.
Entertain the people.
I'm trying.
While I look for my shoe.
You're looking for your shoe.
Shut up. It got knocked back under the couch.
Oh.
Here I go.
I I don't particularly see anything. I think this room is just supposed to, when's your birthday, Cruz? He wants a home improvement stream. We can do that now that we've got the retro stuff back. The first, he says. What's the nearest weekend? Or the nearest Sunday to that?
On a Saturday, so August 2nd.
Okay. Either the 2nd or the 26th. Alright, cool. Alright, we'll plan for it. Alright, we're going back now. Yeah. Ah, and it runs away. That's funny. Maybe it got out of its range and it needed to go back. Hello, Pepper. What are you doing? Ah. What you doing? Hello. Doggy, come to sit with me. Alright, and now we can see what's in here. Huggy. I don't know if that's a region or what. It seems to be a very populated kind of area. There's lots of buildings and stuff like that. I don't know if that's a city or what. Oh. Now you might have noticed there was a door with a crack in it earlier. Sasuke can blow those apart, and he has bombs. Don't think any of these normal ones are openable. It's a village, not a city. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Okay, assuming that none of these open. But that one looks like it opens. Is that where we came from? No, there's 3 exits here. Okay. Oh, he jumped! Little bastard. Always gotta be on the lookout for hidden shit, too. Oh, okay. This area. This room in particular is one that stuck out to me the most. One of the ones that stuck out to me the most in this game. I've always remembered the look of this little area here. It always kind of reminded me of something that you would see, like with goats and stuff. Like, it reminded me more of like, I don't know. Yeah, I guess more of like a European kind of setting. With the way that the rocks stick out like that. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe I just don't know other locations that have this. But just like with the rocks that stick out, really stood out to me. Just can't jump on them. Hey, you really can't get on them, can you? Oh, there we go. That's one. The camera got stuck. There we are. Oh, well, we'll try this door first. It's closest. Yeah. Yeah, the game is really good. Oh, gateway view. Some giant bridge here. The game still holds up, absolutely, Cruz. It's just as playable as it had ever been. Kyushu is on the other side of this bridge. Oh, okay. Oh, this is the gate they were talking about. Big gate that they can't get through. Okay. No, I don't want me. I was gonna say, well, let me jump down there. I guess that's why the gate's here. So that you can't just swim across or something. It's cool when a game has moments of 10 frames per second, but it's still so good you can love it. Yeah, absolutely. That's why I just wish they re-released it, either on Virtual Console or something, because Virtual Console really helped some of the N64 games. Like, I think it actually ran them at higher resolutions and stuff, which I'd never really even thought about or noticed. It had been such a long time by the time they came out on Virtual Console from the time I played the originals anyway. But apparently, I think last week, somebody looked it up that it was not released on a Virtual Console, which is a real shame. I wouldn't imagine there would be any reason to not release it. Like, a lot of games from this era have issues like copyright things where they use something that they can no longer have the rights for, or the game itself was sold to a different company, or the company went out of business, and so they have where are we? Oh wow, we're all the way out in the middle of nowhere. Or, like I said, the company went out of business, and then they've been sold. So usually when a company goes bankrupt, they auction off assets from the company. And so an asset could be anything from, like, an office chair, equipment, you know, things like that. Or, like, entire games. So the IPs, so, like, say, I don't know. Obviously, Pac-Man has not been sold off to another company. They're owned by Namco, and Namco's still around. But imagine if Namco went out of business, they could say, okay, all the Pac-Man games have been sold. And so the person who owns all the Pac-Man games also owns the IP now. So that they own the Pac-Man license, so to speak. They're now the owners of Pac-Man. So no one else could make a Pac-Man game unless they said it was okay. So you get issues like that. And TV shows are the same anyway. Obviously, again, Pac-Man's not an example of that. It's just using it as an arbitrary way to explain what I mean here. Peach Mountain Shogun's Festival Temple Castle. You wish to save the game at this point? Yes. Now again, can't get through here. Yeah, this is fishy. A door with a crack in it. You could probably be blasted with a bomb. So at least they're telling you what you have to do. But Sasuke's got the bomb. That's really what it is. This is bringing back nostalgic feelings from playing Zelda Ocarina of Time with the incredibly blocky terrain. Yeah, it's basically a Zelda clone. It has that very similar look to it. Yeah, a lot of N64 games of that era have that kind of aesthetic. Yeah, there were a couple of the Super Nintendo games that had an overhead view. Yeah, that was either the first or the second one, or maybe that was the third. Yeah, you know what? I think it was the third that had that view to it. It had the overhead sections, but then like some of the stages turned into side-scrolling. Like it's weird, man. There was a lot of. They genre hopped a lot in this. Yeah, so the second N64 Goemon game is not like this. It's a 2.5D platformer, and it's got like active co-op, like meaning like you could co-op in the stage. Both players are playable in the stage, but it is hard. It's really tough. It's really tough. Yeah, and it's got great music too. Like this game's got good music, but the second one, oh, it's got really good music. really good. Let's see. I had come from there, I think. Didn't we go in this area? What was in here again? Oh yeah, okay, that was the gateway. Been looking for a copy of that game for a long time. I swear to God, I had a copy of it, and I don't know what happened to it. So that means It was probably stolen, just like Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3. And that makes me really sad. Because I remember getting that game. I didn't have the first one. I always rented the first one, but I absolutely bought the first game. I bought it at GameStop back in the day when they were getting rid of like their old game inventory or something. You know, it was around that time where the N64 was already long past. But they already had the GameCube and they were moving on to the Wii and stuff. And it was there and it was like $10 or something. Like, fuck that, let's get it. So I absolutely know that happened, but it's not in my collection anymore, so it's probably the one guy I know that stole my games. Just happened to steal a bunch of them. I think it's only like $50 right now anyway, so it's not too bad. So we could potentially get it. Hey, hello.
Hi.
Hello, kitty.
I had a mini heart attack.
Why?
Well, they told me they lost her.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
She was hiding under my brother's bed up in the frame.
Yeah, well, they're all liars anyway,
Yeah,
you know that. Hello? What are you doing? Come say hi? Hello.
We're neighbors with my family, and I got him to watch the kitty today because I was doing some heavy-duty house cleaning, moving a lot of stuff, so it was just easier because she's little and she gets in shit. They thought they lost her, but they found her.
Yep, they're idiots. Okay, I don't think we went this way though, right? Or am I going in fucking circles now? I think we took the right. Well, we didn't take this one. I think. Nope. Nope. I'm going in circles. Wait, and did we go through here? Oh god, now I'm getting confused in my own fucking head. Or is this where we came from originally? I thought the long hallway was where we came from originally. Oh, there's a sign there. I guess that would kind of tell you. Oh no, this is... yeah, alright. Oh god, it went in her face. Gotta love the N64 graphics. Okay, so the long hallway might be a new area. I thought my Final Fantasy VI was stolen, but it wound up being under my basement couch for 20-odd years! Where are we going? Are we going the right way? No. Gotta go this way. Wait. Guess that's why I haven't been down the long hallway. It's not here. The hell? Do I have to get up somewhere? Or is the map glitched? Oh, no, it's just off by a measure. I think? No, it's not. No, it's still not here. Or is it? Oh, hey, there it is. Oh, maybe I was on the other side of that building and couldn't get through. Alright, I'm dumb. Never mind. Huggy Highway. Oh! It is a new area. Oh yeah, there's this bridge. This was in the intro. Hard to see here. We'll have to get on the other side.
Oh, come on, let me get down. Take my seat back. Come on.
Oh,
I know. on, get down, sis.
See if I can get up this hill. Yeah, there we go. Say there's land up top here. So is there? Oh, yep. There's a little strip of land. It's probably an item. Uh-oh.
Finding them secrets.
There is something over there, but I can't.
Secret dead ends.
Yeah, let's say I can't really get over there. Oh wait, hold on. It's just a really small place. Yeah. I'll say it's just a really small area. There we go. I thought I spotted it.
Yay, got it. You're so smart.
It wasn't that hard.
Shut up, you're smart.
The only trick to it was that when you're up against it, the way the camera's looking at it, you don't see the edge.
You don't see the edge.
Yeah, you're like, oh, it's a wall. There's no real like shadows or anything.
Yeah.
Them N64 walls, man.
Hello.
Because I'm close to the.
I love you, puppy, but it's really hot, so you can't come up on my lap.
Oh.
Because you generate body heat. A little heater. Yeah, you're a little heater.
Trying to see if there's anything else to see here.
Anybody else remember Rival Schools?
Hell yeah.
That's such a good game.
Someone was saying in Discord that the original Rival Schools, I've only played Project Justice, but the first Rival Schools on PlayStation apparently had some sort of create your own student mode. Is that right?
That sounds right. I honestly don't remember, but yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, we were talking about different shit.
Yeah.
I pressed the button too late. We were talking about different modes in yeah, shit. This one's hard because the camera won't center right for me here. Yeah, while you're moving, the camera won't seem to move. Yeah. Interestingly enough.
I'm glad that your FF6 didn't get stolen, because I have a similar situation with my PS1 version of Chrono Trigger. I thought a friend stole it because this friend did steal some Pokemon cards from me. But turns out it was just stuck in my PS1 for about 12 years.
It was just the game that was in there.
It was just the game that was in there when I put it away. And, you know, I thought that I checked it, but clearly I didn't.
Fair enough. Cruz did say that the second was the closest, that or the 26th of the previous month. Okay. So we'll have to check it out. We'll see how far we are in here. Yeah. And then we'll pick one of those days. We'll go from there. I wouldn't mind just spending that weekend off of whatever game we're playing as a special occasion. So either way, we'll get it. It's the Ocean Blue. Okay, I think we got everything in this area. And I was saying that the second game for the N64, second Goemon game, I swear to God I bought it. I remember buying it, but it's not here, so it's lost or stolen, and I kind of find it hard to believe that it was lost, because of all the ones that I knew I had, I know people who have stolen shit, and I'm pretty sure that those are the kind of games that they would have wanted. Yeah. Because those were like the ones that they liked. So I'm just putting 2 and 2 together there.
Hello, kitty. Yum, 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 yum.
Now, is this the first room? It is. This is the first room. 10 frames per second. Oh god, it's hurting my eyes. Oh fuck, it's hurting my eyes.
I love you, kitty, but please don't put your hand on my mouth, because I just saw you in the litter box.
Oh.
I know, but eye infection.
Oh.
That's okay. We got her at that appointment. We'll come check it out.
It's been locked with a special key. Okay. So we're back in the first room of the area. We kind of looped around.
Yeah.
Or rather, we took an alternate route the first time, I suppose you could say. I kind of wonder if there's an item under the bridge. Could be.
Yeah, maybe.
You can go under it.
Yeah?
Yeah, the FPS is fucking with me now.
Oh, my nips. That shut off. That's what it sounds like.
I think this is the alternate route, and we ended up going this way the first time.
Yeah.
Or whatever, one of the ways. Okay, yeah, that was where we came from. So the first time we went across the bridge. Might have to have a takeover in a minute.
Oh.
I'm sorry, my arms hurt.
Yeah, it's okay. My arm's hurting too, but that's just because the kitty is biting.
Oh. Hello.
Playful girl.
I hope she had a good time.
I'm sure she did. They said she ran and played all day, and then she took a nap now. She's enjoyed peeing and pooping in the litter boxes.
Oh boy.
Marking her territory. I think she's a good girl.
She ain't
baby.
the tiniest little thing I've ever
She's
seen.
a little goddamn baby.
Okay. Now maybe?
Maybe. She sees the screen down. Watch him bite my arm again. What's wrong with you?
I was
Stop
gonna
biting
say,
me!
that I've heard something,
Stop
and
biting me!
I'm assuming that it's true. No, there's still nothing
Oh.
up here.
Stop.
I'm assuming that it's true, but
Yeah.
I've heard that the invention of LCD monitors and TVs are what let dogs finally watch TV. I've heard that they cannot watch CRTs for some reason. Or they just can't see it.
I don't know. Maybe.
Or they can't see it properly or clearly.
Hi AJ, I love you. How does this game compare to Castlevania 64?
It's way fucking better. This game actually still holds up.
Go fuck yourself.
This still holds up.
Fuck off.
It's true.
No, eat shit. They're both great.
No, they're
That's
not.
the only correct answer. Fuck off.
No, they're not.
Yep, go to hell.
This one's actually still good.
You don't know any better. This one's great, and so is CV64. Shut up. There's room for improvement. I concede that on both parts.
Why is it better? Because on paper they're pretty similar.
Yeah.
It controls a hell of a lot better.
Shut up.
I can tell you that much right now.
Probably the refresh rate of the CRT the dogs can't see.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. It has something to do with that. Listen to me. I know the big tree behind us is trying to build the mountain. Well, I hear a tube that throws electricity appear above the big tree. See? Could you take a picture of it? Oh, with the camera.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what
I
you
just
need.
love electricity, so please.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Dogs can't see Castlevania 64.
Well,
they
that's
chose
good.
not to see CRTs to avoid it. No! No.
They lucked out. They lucked
No,
out.
that's lies and slander.
Okay, so we need the camera. That was the trick. I guess that was the way to prevent you from figuring it out before you
No,
went to
fuck
the
you guys. CV64 is the best. Go to hell. Hi, kitty.
Hello, kitty. What you doing? Hi.
Her little eye, right eye looks runny, and she's
Oh.
squinting it.
Yeah.
We'll take her to the vet. I'll call tomorrow and see if they have any sooner appointments.
I don't know. I do not get the same vibe between CB64 and this game. I think this game controls much better. It's much more responsive.
Except fighting with the camera all the time.
I'm not fighting with it. It's
You're
just
fighting
you
with
just
it.
gotta let it
No, shut
recalibrate.
up. No. You're fighting it. Go to hell.
No,
You're
Not like
fighting
I
it.
do in
Don't lie.
Castlevania.
Don't lie for this.
not like I do in Castlevania.
Don't lie to save face. Tell the truth. You're fighting.
You just love Castlevania 64
Shut up.
too
I
much.
do. There's no such thing as
There
too
it
much.
is. See, I remembered it. It just kind of needed a different item. Makes me wonder if you could do that when you first arrive or not. We've already saved, so can't test it.
Yeah.
There it is. Sasuke battery number 2.
Oh boy, now we got Sasuke. Electro Shine Unite.
What the? Isn't that gay? What in the world am I doing here? Hey, that's what I want to know. Your batteries were knocked out of place and you just froze. That happened to me? Well, what happened? There seems to be a glitch in my memory circuit. I'm having trouble remembering. Yeah, he's a robot, by the way. Just go with it.
Didn't know. I should play Last of Us on here, make everyone sad.
No.
I mean, so long as it's not part 2, sure.
I must hurry. That's the only one that makes people sad.
Yeah.
I must hurry and have the old wise man repair it. Sasuke, about your old wise man, well, there was an explosion that demolished his whole house. And he's gone missing since, well, with the explosion. What? Who would do such a thing? We believe it had to be the Peach Mountain guys that we're after. By wise old man, really? By guys with the crazy name like Peach Mountain. Grr, I'm gonna crush those Peach Mountain guys. Let me go with you.
Okay.
Mechanical Ninja Sasuke.
I'm enjoying part 2, says Namine. Alright, boot him, Larry.
Yeah,
This is how far I got without a memory card when I rented this game the first time, says AJ. And the first one was just sad.
Oh, he's too short. He's too short to walk. He's gotta swim it.
Oh, he's like a toddler.
Aw. Alright, well, it's all new territory for you then, AJ.
Yeah.
I'll show you the end. It's good. It's good all the way through. The character swapping, everything's like snappy and responsive. Animation's good. The art style's pretty good for N64. Like, everything looks fine. I don't like to knock N64 games for the graphical quality because of just the time that it was.
I'm sure Konami threatened to shoot their children or something. That's why it's so good.
But I will say that Castlevania 64 does look very muddy compared to this game.
Shut up,
So if you compare the two,
you're supposed to be sad.
This one's more vibrant, and it could be more clear though. You know
Where
what
are
I
their
mean?
faces in the trees?
It just feels like the faces and stuff are more clear in this game than in Castlevania, and I guess that's kind of always been the case with the way that Castlevania's art style's been. But some parts of the Castlevania game just look muddy. Not that they're dark. It's fine that they're dark. They should be dark, but muddy as in like just nondescriptly blurry and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Well, the team that Konami got to work on that, they didn't have any family, so there wasn't as much leverage.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah,
See, Konami already shot their families, so they didn't really have anything to...
It's already shot their fucking
They did. It's Konami, you know they would. Castlevania 64 should have been a bright and colorful Kid Dracula game. I would have accepted it. Mark is just a picky gamer and grumpy. He's the basis of Game Grumps. I know, right? Like, Aaron Hansen just observed him from afar one day, and he's like, I can do something with this.
Alright. There we go.
Automatically plop it.
Because it was a gold one.
Yeah.
Yeah, other than, we should have cashed in on Mark's anger. Would have been YouTube famous.
I know, right? The Angry Mark show instead of the Angry Grandpa show.
Yeah.
The Angry New Yorker show. It's the kid from Brooklyn's kid brother.
I would say, I think it was another one here.
Yeah. Fucking just yelling about Dunkin' Donuts instead of Starbucks. But Starbucks is in there later.
Same shit.
Fuck you.
Dunkin' Donuts wishes it was Starbucks. It's just somehow worse.
Fuck off.
Well, the coffee's better. in some ways, I think.
Some of their stuff is.
It depends.
Like, I got this one, like, sweet coffee drink, and it was just pure sugar bomb, but I like their tea. They had, like, a blueberry black iced tea. It was really good.
I have to qualify that statement with, depending on the location. There's some Dunkin' Donuts locations that have really good coffee. I wouldn't say really good, but it's better coffee than I've had at Starbucks in general.
Shut up.
But there's also Dunkin' Donuts that have terrible coffee.
that one in the town over from ours was good.
Kitty snuggling up to me.
Yeah. You know, the one in the shopping center with the TJ Maxx. That one was good.
Okay, so we can go to the dungeon now.
That's why Mark and I clash. He's from New York, I'm from New Jersey. You just can't stand each other's weird smells. He doesn't know what the situation is. Dunkin' Donuts coffee made me throw up. It never made me throw up, but it was like really overly sweet, the one I got there. I didn't care for their coffee drinks. They tended to be too sweet for me, but I like their tea. They had this other thing that I liked. I don't remember what it was now. And their donuts. I liked their Halloween donuts. Those were nice.
Yeah, not everybody likes coffee. And it's also one of those things where, I know I end up saying this a lot, but it's like, have you had actual coffee? And if you haven't, you probably don't know if you have or haven't.
Welcome to Game Dev Snobs. Mark's going to talk down to
Pretty
you.
much. I'm not talking down, but like the truth is,
he's so up his own ass. He doesn't know how far he's gone. It's a bit of a paradox.
There's some foods that just are not made the same way anymore, and they're made so cheaply now that people who have never tried the actual original are like, oh, I don't like this. But then they'll go and they'll have like the real thing, and they'll be like, oh shit, this is actually really good. Like,
yeah, what the hell do you always yell about? You're like, I didn't think I liked that until I had X.
Oh, there's
some
things.
Food that you're always like, I didn't like it till I had X.
Yeah, well, I always liked milk, but I didn't know how much I liked milk until I had actual fucking milk. The store-bought stuff, so if you go to the store and you buy a gallon of milk, man, that shit ain't real. They don't say that they add anything, but I'm not sure I believe it. Because I've had, like, real-ass milk, man. And it is a whole nother world of good on top of whatever else you'd ever get at the grocery store. I don't know if it's watered down. I don't know if it's, like, mixed and matched with bad quality, or they let it sit around. I don't know what the fuck the deal is, but it's not
probably
good.
Just the off-the-chart stress levels that commercial dairy farm cows endure.
I don't know. I really don't know. It could be. It could be what they feed them. That has a lot to do with like the taste of eggs and other stuff. So I would absolutely believe that.
Store-bought eggs are trash. We have a hen outside that we keep separated from the others because they try to kill her. She's laying eggs now, and we're snatching those things up.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Like eggs and anything else that you can get, feed them organic shit. It's totally different.
Oh yeah.
Completely different. Tastes way better. And people are growing up, and myself included, we are growing up in a world where we don't have access to that anymore. We just never have had it. We just have no fucking clue as to what real food tastes like.
Well, and that's the thing is like a lot of older people around here, they're just like, oh, things are so much better than they were when I was a kid. Like my mom, she can't believe we prefer the chicken Outback's eggs to the store-bought. She's like, oh, they're so terrible. They taste awful. They're just so strong. And it's like, yeah, that's why they're good. They taste.
Yeah, people have gotten like how do I put this?
I think that what it was is like all this processed shit was really new to them, and it's like, it was easier, so they got addicted to the thought of, I can just go to the store and buy it instead of raising the animal and watching the animal.
Oh, yeah,
feeding
yeah.
the animal.
And at the compromise
and
of
breeding the animal.
It's not as good. And back in the day, it was better, too.
Yeah,
so
it's
you have to think of it that way.
Yeah,
it's a multi-layered problem. Where food back in the day that you could buy from the grocery store wasn't as egregiously different as it is now. It's just with...
Well,
they're cheapening the process.
You think that, but like in the 50s, I think actually in the 50s when they made them actually start putting ingredients on labels on shit.
Well, no, yeah. I don't mean that. What I'm saying is that back then they didn't have as many substitutes as they do now.
Right, I know what you're saying, but I'm just also saying that
So the food's been more progressively more processed and more replaced than it has been.
It's
ever.
still safe. Well, yes and no. I mean, like, when you buy something at the store, you know, it's going to be processed no matter what. And what we have processed right now, it's like, you know, fairly safe and tasty and all this other shit. And you know, when they first started doing that stuff, like,
but it's not tasty. That's my whole point.
Most people think it's tasty
because they haven't had anything else.
Well, they think it's tasty, and you know there are addictive chemicals in it. Welcome to nutritionist scrubs. Yeah. But like the thing is too, they kind of could just put whatever the fuck they wanted in something, you know, before then too. So it's not all roses, you know.
No, I'm not saying that's roses. I'm talking about.
I understand what you're talking about, but I want to bring that up too, and I also want to say that you're talking about the taste because you're like, yeah, it was less processed back in the day.
The blandification of foods is what's been going on.
Right, but the thing is, you know, the blandification of foods, as you put it. I mean,
or when people are like, oh, this meat is gamey, it's like, no, that's what meat used to taste like until they fucked it up.
Yeah.
It's not now the actual normal taste of meat is abnormal to people because we've had cows that are fed bland things, not allowed to eat grass anymore. You know, they're fed all this other shit and they got the chemicals in them, so the meat doesn't taste right.
They
it
used
tastes
to feed
bland.
them other cows.
Oh, that's gross.
Yes.
And I'm talking about farms, like actual farms. I'm not talking about fucking factory bullshit.
I know what you're talking about. I'm saying factory bullshit.
What I'm saying is that back in the day,
I understand exactly what you're saying.
Actual fucking farm meat tastes different.
I know exactly what you're saying.
Because they just didn't exist.
Yeah, it
doesn't exist in the grocery stores anymore.
Good old Farmer John days, you know, waking up at 3:30 a.m., feeding them cows with the hay he grew. I know. I'm just saying that the transition period between Farmer John and the 1890s or whenever, you know, I don't know the exact time period, before the industrial age, because that's, I guess, when shit got kind of bad, but anyway, it's very different, you know, that in-between processing and learning period's very different. And also, even back in the day, what I'm saying is there were no regulations, so you would think like, oh, it's perfectly organic and healthy and natural.
No, I'm not trying to say that at all.
I know you're not, but I'm bringing this up too. But anyway, go ahead. I'm just saying there was no oversight. That's all I'm saying.
No, I'm talking about just the history of processed foods has turned food from something that has been stronger flavored to something more dull. It's been a side effect. It was never an intention. This is a side effect of producing cheaper things.
I know.
Cheaper meats.
See, bread doesn't even go bad anymore. It does in this house, Larry.
Yeah, well, that's a whole other story. Like I said, there's a lot of layers to this. But the main point I'm trying to make is that, oh my god, the frame rate. The main point I'm trying to make, though, is the fact that people just don't know what things taste like anymore. They don't know what actual, like when I say, like, oh, have you had actual coffee? People are like, what the fuck do you mean I've had actual coffee? Yeah, I've had Dunkin' Donuts or I've had Starbucks. I'm like, no, you haven't had actual coffee then. Have you ever had fresh ground coffee that you had put into a French press and made yourself? And if you
Welcome
haven't,
to pretentious hipster scrubs.
No, and it's true though. But if you haven't had really good coffee. You've had okay coffee at best. It's just the truth.
Okay.
It's not. Coffee was never made in these fucking coffee pots a long time ago. You had to do it in a pan. You would just put it in a pan. You'd grind the fucking things. You'd put it in a pan.
Mm-hmm.
You'd boil the water, throw the grinds in, and then you would strain it out. And there's your fucking cowboy coffee is what they called it.
Well, aren't we fucking fancy with straining our grains out? Maybe some of us had grandparents that used their fucking teeth. You ever think about that?
Well, I was gonna say, some people didn't even strain it out. They would just leave it at the bottom of the cup and they'd drink it. That led to colitis, though. I don't think they realized it at the time, but yeah, that.
Why do you think I said they strained it with their teeth when they had them?
And I'll be honest, for a period of time, that's how I used to drink it too.
Oh, Sissy, you're digging into my tummy.
Yeah, she's got them claws, man.
Yeah. I figured she'd wear them down where she's outside all day, but I don't know.
She does to a degree. It's just, they're just dog claws.
You don't know jazz until you've played the saxophone. Hey, Lisa Simpson.
So, yeah, and it's like, if you do it correctly, if you do it, you know, trying to think of a way to describe this. Okay, let's see. There's here. What's here? There's a lever or a ledge here. Is there anything here? Oh, I guess not. Okay, so there's two doors. We'll go through this one. But if you do it right, I mean, you can obviously still screw it up if you do it that way. If you leave it too long or whatever. And there's different. Like, some people like it stronger or whatever. And that's another thing about the strength of coffee. People don't understand what strong coffee really means.
Yeah, Mark likes this black tar shit.
No. See, and that's the thing. People... Okay, let me finish one thought before I get to another. But it's this kind of thing where it's like no company takes the time to make the coffee the way that you would make it like that. Like, if you go to a coffee shop, you could probably get something good. As long as they got the right equipment and they know what they're doing, you can get something good. Oh, I can't get up there. Alright, I guess we'll just go through here. But, like, if you buy coffee from... Like, even like Starbucks, they just don't make it right. They don't... I don't know if they grind it right there. I've never seen them grind it right there. I never really go there, so I don't know. But it doesn't taste good. It just doesn't taste good, so I know they're not doing it right. I'm not sure exactly what they're doing, but it's not right. I think, actually, the best one that I've had from them is probably the cold brew. But if you... Because they're not going to sit there and grind it right there. They're not going to sit there and do it each individual cup of coffee, you know, with that level of care. It just wouldn't be commercially viable. It would take too long. People wouldn't wait around for it. So it's lowest common denominator.
Karen would demand the manager. Stephanie doesn't want to talk to Karen.
Yeah. But, like, you see what I mean? It's not commercially viable anymore because of the way that people view convenience and speed of things to have, like, good stuff. People will be like, oh, it took too long. I'm not going to wait around for this. And it's like, okay, but you're going to get shitty stuff. And then companies are like, oh, I guess people don't want normal food anymore because it takes too long. They're impatient, so we're going to give them shitty stuff. We're going to make it as fast as we possibly can. We know it's not right. We know it's not the same, but that's what people want now.
Look, I only buy iced caramel lattes from McDonald's. That's the only coffee I drink.
It's not even coffee at that point. It's
Shut
just
up,
fucking
there's
sugar.
coffee in it.
Something's wrong here.
Camera.
Oh, good point.
I have to say it every time. It's just too much fun to say it.
Might be a switch or something somewhere.
Maybe.
But this goes for everything, not just coffee. It's unfortunate that even things like ice cream are not, like soft serve is not really ice cream.
Don't
We
you
call it ice
ever
cream.
fucking talk shit about Wendy's, okay?
Look, I like soft serve, but it's not ice cream. It's not the same process. It's
You are barred from DQ. No more dip cones for you.
okay, hey, I like it, but it's not. It's not.
No.
Well, it's not original ice cream.
We talked about it.
And the ice cream you get at the store, even though it's hard ice cream, as people call it, still not actual ice cream. It's just not right. They don't make it the same way. If you went to an actual place... Now, this is a place, again, where I got the milk. I got the actual milk from this one farm, and they made ice cream with the actual milk, and you would swear to God you've never had ice cream before.
Yeah,
because it's so good.
They had a priest bless it on side, huh?
Yeah, real ice cream is filling. Exactly. Real ice cream is actually filling. It's like a fucking meal. Like, it's really good. You'd swear to God that you've never had ice cream before. And that's how I feel. It's like, oh, I had coffee. I had actual coffee, and I swear to God I'd never had coffee in my life before. Because when it's real, it's that big a difference.
Okay, I love you, puppy, but you were just digging every toenail you've got into me.
So that's what I mean,
Back
like,
down.
when people are like, oh, I don't like coffee. It's like, have you had real coffee? Because that makes a big difference. So that's kind of, to circle back to my original statement. That's why I say, you know, when people are like, oh, I don't like XYZ, I'm like, have you actually had XYZ? You know? Because most people haven't. And then a lot of times, I knew a guy hated coffee. Fucking detested coffee. Like, I hate coffee. I've never liked it. I've never had a coffee that I liked. I made him a real cup of black fucking coffee without cream, sugar, nothing in it. And he's like, wow, this is good. And I'm like, there you go. Like, just proves my fucking point right there.
Yeah, you made that shit for me, and I'm like, oh god.
Well, not everybody likes it.
I'm
like,
drinking fire piss.
Not everybody will like it, but I'm saying
I know,
that
I'm being silly with you.
There are people that just...
I know.
They haven't had the actual thing. And if you had the actual thing, you still don't like it, whatever. That is what it is. You know, it doesn't magically make everybody like coffee. Drinking plasma.
Plasma.
But there are absolutely cases, tons of cases where I've had people do that. I've had people who didn't like milk. And then I'm like, here, try this milk. And they're like, wow, this is good. What is this? I'm like, that's milk. And I'm like, but it doesn't taste like milk. I'm like, because you've never had real milk. There you go. You're welcome. It's just, I don't know. If you can go out there, I implore you, if it interests you at all, go out there and try real food. It's hard to find because
you mean like the food at Fazoli's?
No, Fazoli's bullshit. That was...
Explain to them Fazoli's.
Fazoli's is fast food Italian and is basically not food.
No, shut up. It was invented here in Kentucky in the 80s. Don't you talk about it.
And everybody in Kentucky has no idea what actual... Look, I'm from New York, so I know what actual Italian's like. Kentucky has no idea what pizza is, and it has no idea what
go to
spaghetti
hell.
is.
Our Hunt Brothers pizza is great. Don't you talk about it.
Their tomato sauces are terrible.
No, fuck
Their
you.
pizza's
It's beautiful.
terrible.
No!
They have no idea what pizza actually is.
Go to hell. Yes, we do.
I've never had
go to hell.
a really good slice of pizza
fuck
here.
you.
I've had things that I will eat, but I've never had an actual good pizza here.
No! That one local place we order from all the time is good.
It's all right.
It's good. Shut up.
It's not great.
Shut up.
It's edible.
No, the owner used to manage a Pizza Hut and he stole their dough. It's fine.
No, and you know what? And that's the best part about it. Actually, the local place has they basically got what you would consider homemade Pizza Hut.
He
so
stole
it's Pizza
their dough
Hut
recipe.
but better.
It's fine.
It tastes like Pizza Hut but better. But again, Pizza Hut's not really pizza. It's,
I that's a rumor, by the way, everybody. I don't fucking
Oh, it tastes
know.
just like it though. So I absolutely believe it. I absolutely believe it. It tastes like a homemade Pizza Hut.
Amber's world is being destroyed before her very eyes. No, it's fine. He does this like 12 times a day. It's like a parrot. Like it just learns to talk as a parlor trick. You don't put any stock in what it's saying. It doesn't really understand itself. It's just making squawking noises, and you're reacting to it. It just makes it feel good, you know?
Oh, pastries. That's what it is. It's pastries. I'm like, I don't like pastries. I don't like chocolate. I don't like candies that much. Like, chocolate's okay, but it makes me sick when I eat it.
I will die with a slice of Hunt Brothers in my hand, Larry. You don't know.
So I've always been like, well, you know, I'll eat chocolate, but I can't.
Wait. Go back. Get back on those stairs and let them drop all the way. Maybe there's something hidden behind them. On that wall.
Oh.
Yeah, get up there.
Yeah, I didn't think about that, but sure.
No.
Nope.
Okay. Maybe the other ones. Because I just remembered it seems like they hid something like that.
It's like, I don't like chocolate. If I have milk chocolate, it makes me sick. You know, when I eat it, I can only eat a couple pieces. I'm like, I don't like this. Okay, well, here's the truth. I like chocolate. I just don't like shitty chocolate. I don't like fake chocolate. I like real fucking chocolate. And it's really good when it's real.
Just say you don't like Hershey's, honey. No, nobody likes Hershey's.
No, yeah. So most companies, now Dove makes actual chocolate.
Yeah, Dove's good. I like their milk chocolate.
Hershey's does not. And when I say not actual chocolate, I mean they don't actually make chocolate. And so you can verify this information if you want to look it up. I don't have the sources offhand, but there have been books written about this.
Destroying your economy, Hershey, Pennsylvania. What you gonna do?
Hershey's doesn't make chocolate anymore. They legitimately do not make chocolate anymore. What they produce is not the recipe for chocolate. They went and they lobbied the government to legally change the definition of chocolate. So this is how the government keeps track of what you can and can't sell as certain things. And so here's something that you might not have noticed. And this all comes together. So you ever see where there's Hershey's makes milk chocolate and that's on the label. But have you ever seen a chocolate that says chocolate candy? That's weird. Why would it say chocolate candy, right? That's because it's not chocolate. It's also doubly not chocolate. It's not the fake definition of chocolate. It's just not chocolate at all. And that's how they get around it. They can't call it chocolate, but they call it chocolate candy. That's legally sound.
You explain to me how Hunt Brothers is not pizza, buddy, right now. Because you buy Red Baron and you don't say shit.
Well, I don't think Red Baron's like great either. If
But
that makes you feel better. Kinda?
Yeah, fuck off. What's pizza?
I don't.
Bread, sauce, cheese, boom.
Oh, if you want to play that game, then I'll say there's no good pizza in Kentucky.
Okay. I
would say that it's so
you play that game, the game of legal definitions? Sure. I'll buy it.
Yeah, it may be legally defined as pizza, but it's not.
Oh, okay.
So here's the thing. When I mean,
you're the king of pizza. Okay, then you're channeling your spirit.
Yeah, didn't you know the Pizza King's where it came from?
Yeah. Okay. Well, fucking you. Good luck with that. That's your legacy there. Yeah,
but when I say like Kentucky doesn't have real pizza, meaning it's so far removed from good pizza that I can't honestly consider it real pizza. We're making a circle, aren't we?
I guess.
Oh, I have the key now. That's right.
I mean, I guess you're just having a seizure from all this red and white coloring, making you think about not pizza.
Shut up.
Apparently.
Fuck, I don't remember. Oh yeah, chocolate. So, like, candies and pastries and chocolate, they have all these substitute ingredients that they're not the real things anymore. So, like, with chocolate, again, Hershey's they lobbied the government to change the legal definition of chocolate. So now they can call their recipe of not chocolate, chocolate. And I think it's something to do with the cocoa butter. So real chocolate has a certain amount of cocoa butter in it. And they wanted to substitute all or most of the cocoa butter out because cocoa butter is expensive. So they use like vegetable oil instead, something like that. And it changes the flavor substantially. Yeah, see, it makes it getting good now. I love this area.
It's good. Don't give in. I'm not Cruz. I'll never fucking die. Let that one go. He's a New Yorker, says Larry. Pizza is his second middle name.
Yeah, pasta's the first.
Okay.
Pasta pizza. Or pizza.
Yeah.
What was it in Punch Out? That dude's name was Pizza Pasta.
Probably. Yeah, old Pizza Pasta whiz here.
But so now you have two different types of chocolate. You've got real chocolate and you've got not real chocolate that goes by the same name because they literally lobbied the government to change the legal definition of chocolate. So now you're getting lied to. That's why you can't trust this fucking process shit, man. Because you're being lied to and you don't even know it. I never knew about that until someone told me. Oh God, it just blew up.
Oh no, he lost his footsies. Stepped right on it.
Shit.
Oh my god, I was watching Trailer Park Boys, their podcast, and they had this Canadian military guy on, and he just, casually strolls out, just fucking sipping a drink, and just starts talking to him, and he's just casually just comes up that, both of his feet got fucking blown off in Iraq, and then he just, picks his leg up, and you see the prosthetic, and he's just like, yeah, that's how I met my wife. She was one of the medics that was attending to me.
Oh,
yeah,
Jesus.
stepped on a landmine, blew my right foot clear off, and damaged the left one so bad they had to just remove it. Pretty slow weekend over there. Good weather, though.
Damn. Oh, we can't get on that yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, so now I figured out, I actually love chocolate. I just don't like shitty chocolate. So, starting to see the pattern here. You don't know what you like and don't like until you've had the real deal. And you don't know the real deal even exists. I had to be told about chocolate. I thought I hated chocolate. I'm like, no, I don't like chocolate. And this is the same guy again, by the way, who he's like, oh, you never had real chocolate then. And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean real chocolate? He's like, oh, no, yeah, come here. I'll give you real chocolate.
It was your boss, wasn't it?
Yeah, again,
Okay.
same guy. That's why I said the same guy.
Well, I didn't remember. Shut up. There's a lot going on. Okay, I'm tired.
Mr. Arrow.
I didn't remember that you had specified the first time.
Oh, you might have, maybe you were downstairs.
Probably.
At the time.
Looking for the kitty.
So again, now I know I like chocolate. Well, only because I took the time, I not even took the time, but just I was open to the fact that I didn't understand what chocolate was, and that I should listen to somebody who said that they know what chocolate
Worst
is.
chocolate I've ever had in my life is Palmer's. It's that shit that they sell at Family Dollar and the Dollar General. Like at Christmas, Halloween especially, and Easter. Palmer's.
What is like?
Horrible.
Like
Like, I would eat Hershey's before I would eat Palmer's. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, that's pretty bad, because Hershey's is inedible as far as I'm concerned.
Like...
No, I was gonna say Dove is actually real chocolate.
Yeah, Dove is good. I've always liked Dove's milk. Like when Dove first came out, I was like, oh my god, is this like chocolate? Is this is this what I've been missing? Because everybody was like, Hershey's, and I was like, oh, it's okay. I mean, I don't get the obsession, but it's fine. Like yeah, it's chocolate. Okay, cool.
And it's still that Dove as it is still kind of like, oh, well, that's all right. Like, it's not the best chocolate, and yet it's so much better than the other ones, because it's real fucking chocolate.
I'm a basic bitch. I enjoy Godiva.
But it's like the base level of real chocolate. So you can only go up from there. So if you're thinking like, oh, Dove's really good, well, guess what? I got a whole new fucking world for you to experience, if that's what you think is really good. And so now it's like, if I don't have, like, real chocolate to eat, then I will not even bother eating it, because there's no, it's just not good. I'll eat Dove, but I won't eat anything lesser than Dove.
Oh.
And even with that, I'm kind of like, I'll have a little bit. But man, you get a real fucking... Now, here's the thing. Europe, we're talking about the USA here.
Cadbury's good. My friend from England, when she came to visit, which I've always liked those Cadbury cream eggs at Easter. I mean, I would eat
fucking terrible.
No, when I was little, I liked it. But even back then, I was like, yeah, just a few bites and I'm done, man, because this is rich. But like, she,
my friend rich is just full of shit.
Oh, fuck you. I don't like the innards, but I like the shell. Anyway, my friend from England, when she came to visit me, she brought me a box of Cadbury chocolates, and I was like, ooh, these are delightful. This is like England's Dove. But yeah, anyway, go ahead.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing. We're talking about the United States here. It's a whole different story. They don't have this problem in Europe. And you know why? Because the European government was never lobbied to... They never gave in to these kind of lobbies. Their food standards are much higher.
You know, Larry, he says German milk chocolate in a conversation.
Yeah.
My cousin's wife is German, and her parents sent her a bunch of candies one year, and one of them was...
Did she, like, throw up?
No, shut up. Like, they sent them to her to, like, give to people, too. And they gave us a box, and it was, like, these candy... They were, like, truffles, but the insides were hollow and filled with pure, and I mean pure fucking, like... decent proof liqueur, like bourbon.
Oh, huh.
And shit. And I bit into one and didn't like, you know, I was like, oh, I guess they just mix the alcohol in with like a cream, or like I was expecting a Cadbury egg again. And it's like it just ran down my chin. It's literally just like fucking pure liquid alcohol, just straight up alcohol.
I've never noticed this. So the meat hammer that Ibisamaru gets, any item that pops out of an enemy, if you hit it with it, it turns into a dumpling.
Ooh.
That's cool.
Neat. But yeah, I don't much remember the shell, but I'm sure I liked it. But yeah, just the alcohol. Because like it really, man, it burned. Like it's high proof. I was like, holy shit, what did I get? Apparently that was peach brandy. Well, you know, I'll be on the lookout for you next time.
Shit, what do I get up? Right. Yeah, well, that's the thing. That European food is much more normal and natural. So if you go to Europe and it's like, oh, the food's all different and way better here, well, guess what? That's why. Because they don't play the fucking game of changing the legal definition of chocolate. I'm sure they've had some cases here and there of things that have changed throughout time, but they're much less prone to doing that kind of thing. I don't know if I want to go back that far yet. I think there's a couple areas that we haven't.
Nerd.
Went to Australia and the food was 1,000 times better, or 10,000 times better.
10,000% better.
But and that's the thing. A lot of these places they don't get lobbied as hard as the United States. Mm-hmm. So see, the proof is right here in chat, man. I'm telling you.
Hey, buddy, I went to Outback Steakhouse once. It was all right. My uncle's ex-wife took me. It was a fun outing. We had our nails did. It was a girls' day.
Okay, here we go. I don't think I went over here yet.
Yeah, I know. Outback Steakhouse is totally an American couples.
Oh,
baby.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like,
So that's
I
all
grew
where that
up in a
goes.
super rural community with, like, you know, a very, we'll say,
Let's go backwards.
I don't know who to compare this to give you an apt sense, but I guess a very nervous mother who's very sheltering of me. Anyway, she didn't want me to learn certain independent skills like driving, and she didn't really have the skills or wherewithal to get out in the world, you know. So I ended up not going to a TGI Fridays until I was 18 years old.
That's weird and embarrassing.
Shut up! No, it's how I was brought up. We don't have TGI Fridays here. If you'll notice, they only have those in Lexington, which is like you know the nearest big time metropolitan area, and that's like 2.5 hours away. So yeah, like I didn't go to TGI Fridays until I was 18. I didn't go to Applebee's. I didn't know what Applebee's was until I was 17.
Good, they suck.
Fuck you! I like Applebee's.
Well, see, here again goes right back to you're so
I like
used.
Applebee's.
You're so used to shit that you don't know what's good anymore.
Okay, well, you expose me to this great cultured world of yours, Mr. Wiz.
I'm trying to all the time, but then you're all like, I like Starbucks, and I'm like, I failed.
Go fuck yourself. I can like Starbucks and your hoity-toity bullshit, alright?
God damn it. Can I get back up there?
I guess not. It seems like you're way too far away. Yep, you're fucked.
It's gotta be. God damn it.
But yeah, no, like we don't have that shit around. Like we literally, in the town over from us, so a 20-minute drive, we literally got Starbucks.
Oh, this is the room that
this year. We literally got Starbucks this year in 2 towns in neighboring counties. Like before that, we got a Starbucks in 2018, and that was an hour away from where we live now. Like, before that, you had to drive 2.5 hours again to the nearest metropolitan area for Starbucks. We don't have TGI Fridays. We just got a Buffalo Wild Wings probably 4 years ago, and that's an hour away in my college town. We got a...
Oh, that one. Something on my leg.
Oh.
Some kind of big bug.
Some kind of fucking... It's probably a shield bug, huh? We got a Jimmy John's, if you're familiar with those, about 4 or 5 years ago in my college town. A Moe's Mexican Grill, we got that 4 years ago.
Oh, Moe's is terrible.
Shut up, I love Moe's.
It's Mexican food without flavor.
I hate their ground beef, but I like their steak and chicken.
I don't like anything from there. It is absolutely flavorless.
Fuck you. You totally loved it when I would bring home extras from like...
Because it was free and we were poor.
Fuck you. Mark loved it when I would bring home the extras that drug reps would bring to my clinic.
She means pharmaceuticals.
Yeah, pharmaceutical reps. At this point, yeah, no, fuck it. The meth dealer has reps now.
Hey, look, this is Kentucky. They don't know any better.
Shut up.
It could be anything.
Yeah, we just got one of those. We got a Fazoli's, I think, the year Mark and I moved back.
Oh, it's
and,
terrible.
Like, I saw it. Like, I went to that town because I had a job interview. And, I had actually... Well, okay, let me back up. I knew it was there because my friend worked there. He'd been texting me about it. And then I had a job interview in that town, and I told Mark, I was like, hey, do you want to come with me for this job interview? Like, it shouldn't take too long. You can just wait in the car, and then when we're done, I'll take you to Fazoli's. Because...
Oh, God, Fazoli's. Whoops. Dude, Fazoli's is the worst fucking thing I've almost eaten in my life.
And he was apprehensive, but he was curious. He was playing along.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I knew it was gonna be shitty.
He was like, what the hell? He's like, what's Fazoli's? And I was like, it's fast food Italian, babe. Like, that's literally was their motto for a while. Now it's a fast, fresh Italian.
It's not fresh, I can tell you that
Shut
much.
up. Nominate Mark sucks. I like how to the point you are. LD says you have to go to Moe's in the desert states. I will totally go to Arizona Moe's.
Well, yeah, so that's another thing too.
Yeah.
Different chains like that do operate different in different territories.
They do.
Sometimes because they have to. Because
well, that's like the Golden Corral. Like
that's how it's gonna get to.
Well, when we moved back in 2018, my birthday. We came back in October. My birthday's in December, And we had just gotten a Golden Corral in my college town, which is an hour from where we live. And I told Mark, I was like, I'd like to go there for my birthday. And he's like, okay, because I love you. And I was like, what? What's wrong? And he's like, oh, Golden Corral sucks. They're terrible. Their food's trash. I went to one in New York and I couldn't eat anything. Like, I just took one bite of something and then just, like, fucking left my plate sitting.
Yeah, there was only one thing that I found even edible at a Golden Corral in New York. And I've been to multiple of them in different locations. Yeah. And they were all the same shit.
I was like, are you serious? Like, I was like, fucking really? I was like, oh my god, I thought you'd like it. And I was like, well, maybe it was just where it was New York. Maybe it's different here. Yep. I was like, we love it. And he was like, well, I'll go because it's your birthday. And I was like, are you sure you don't have to? And he's like, no, you want to go, so we'll go. So we went, and he was just, I could tell that he was just, like, upset, trying to control it. And we went and got our plates, and, he sat down and he was like, oh, hey, this is not bad. And I was like, yeah, try a bite of my stuff. And he did, and he's like, oh, that's good. He's like, what'd you get? And I tell him, and I'm just like, yeah, it's over here. And he's just like, so, like, his first time he went, he didn't get much. But his second round, he fucking loaded that plate up. Like, he had a bunch of different shit. And he was just like, oh, wow, this is actually good.
Yeah. For what it is, it's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, I think it's down to the local owners. Like, the Southerners know how to fucking cook things like barbecue. And in New York, it's terrible. It was inedible. It was fucking awful. Like, just so terrible.
Oh.
And yet, here, the Golden Corral's really good for some reason. So, yeah. I'm telling you, man, food is way more interesting and nuanced than you can ever fucking imagine. It really is. Fuck, I can't aim. There's no lockout in this game, so...
You got him.
I did, yep.
But anyway.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, food's a weird thing. You don't know what you've had until you've actually had it, and it's hard to explain that without... There's no frame of reference for it. It's like, oh, I don't like milk. Okay, how can you ever explain that, yes, you do like milk, you just have had shitty milk, when the only milk that they've ever had from every store they've ever bought from, all these different brands, and it's always been terrible, and you're trying to convince that person that the milk is good, and there's just this one type that they've never heard of before? It's hard to sell that on people. It really is. But it's true.
Just remember, Canada has bag milk.
Yeah, they have milk in bags. It's fucking weird.
That's great.
It's fucking weird, but it's true.
I always wanted Mark to take me to Canada when we lived in New York, but...
Yeah, the Canada that's near me is just kind of like New York, too. It's not very different.
No, shut up. I wanted to go to Montreal.
Yeah, again, just like the United States has different areas. Well, not again, I guess I mentioned this yet. But just because the United States has different areas doesn't mean that they're all the same, obviously. And Canada's the same way. Mm-hmm. Each of their areas are different. Of course.
Every country's different with parts of the country.
Oh, I screwed around too much. You can get up the ladders faster, but if you're at the top, it just jumps off.
Oh.
Yeah, be careful. Ah! It's time to jump. I knew I did it too early.
Now I want Golden Corral.
Yeah.
Good job.
Oh shit, did I? Oh no, I jumped down to... I jumped all the way back down to the other area. Whoops.
Oh.
I had a feeling that I might have been going backwards, but I didn't recognize it until it was too late.
What time is that?
I have no idea.
I can't see.
9:36.
Oh, okay.
So it's almost 10.
Cap her at 10.
Yeah. I like this game. It's good.
I know you do.
I feel like we made almost no progress though.
No, it's fine.
But we did. We went through the whole Hot Springs area.
We did.
And now it's the Festival Castle. This is the one I remember most. Aesthetically, at least.
Yeah.
From playing this game. I really like it. Yeah, you can sneak by.
I gotta go buy a fake pizza from the freezer and cook it for dinner.
Good
So
luck,
I'll
man.
be back later if I don't get tied up. Okay, good luck. Enjoy your Red Baron.
Have a good one, man.
According
Shit.
to Review Bra, the Red Baron deep dish are pretty good. So if you have those, yeah.
I didn't know they made deep dish. I kind of figured they wouldn't be able to
They make
effectively
personal
make it.
deep dish.
Get caught on the other one. That's a big ass hitbox. I guess they just want to make sure that you actually get a chance to hit it.
I guess.
So I guess the tip would be here is hit the back one first, so that it doesn't get in the way.
It'll be Jax, but I like Red Baron for freezer shit actually. Yeah, Red Baron's good at DiGiorno.
There are some edible frozen pizzas, yeah. Red Baron's not terrible. It's not really pizza. It's kind of like when you go to McDonald's and it's like
Shut up.
they call it a hamburger, but it's not actually a hamburger, it's some kind of other food. Like the difference between a real hamburger and a McDonald's hamburger is so astronomically huge that they're really not the same food. They just aren't. I hate to say it, but they're just not the same food.
Yeah, we get it, honey. McDonald's is just an emergency bathroom for you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. McDonald's is terrible. The shit that they put in their food, it's not food as far as I'm concerned. I will legitimately, 100% literally call it not food.
Like when I used to fly up to see you in New York, on the way to the airport, we'd inevitably get caught up and leave a little late. So we'd be trying to hurry to get there, and like for some reason, like my flights would always be like god awfully early, you know, to get back to Kentucky. And so we'd stop off at McDonald's.
Oh, those are the cheap flights. That's why.
Yeah. And
it's like, oh, you board at 3 in the morning, but it's like $200 less. Well, that's what we're gonna do.
Shut up. Anyway, there was like this fuck.
Okay, I guess this is a dead end here.
Yeah, it was like
This is where I jumped down the wrong way.
Ah, shit. It was like one of those, like, you know, roadside rest stop tourist things where it's like a combination McDonald's, something else, and, you know, there's like a fuck ton of restrooms and stuff like that. But anyway.
Have I tried the Walmart pizza?
I got you that Philly cheesesteak Sam's Club. So that's the Walmart brand, yeah.
Was it any good? I don't remember.
Yeah, you liked it.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I was saying, because Larry was saying something about the Walmart pizza being better.
I got the Walmart
than
brand, like
that.
in the regular red sauce pizza, and I couldn't eat it there. I couldn't do the sauce. It was terrible. I was like, Totino's kicks the shit out of this.
See, that's the thing. The red sauce pizza is really hard to get right because it's really hard to make
Their
good
Philly
red sauce.
cheesesteak pizza's great, though. And I like their buffalo chicken. Like the Sam's Choice. Philly
else, like
cheesesteak
the,
and buffalo chicken are good.
Yeah, it's easier to do some kind of like chicken bacon ranch or Philly cheesesteak or something like that than it is like a red sauce pizza. That's where they all fuck up, is the red sauce. And it's so hard to make a good red sauce. Wait, hold on. So I've got a key, right? And that's where I was here? Shit, I'm going backwards now.
That's fine.
Fuck, I don't know where to go now.
We were talking about Golden Corral and all this food and shit. It's just throwing us off. We just don't care.
Ah!
No, not that pizza, says Larry.
But yeah, the red sauce is really hard to do because making red sauce, good red sauce, again, is really fucking hard to do. And you've never had good red sauce before. In fact, the Italian grandmas may not have actually had good red sauce either unless they've literally grown their own tomatoes and processed them themselves. Because let me tell you, the difference between an actual homegrown tomato and tomato sauce made with that is astronomical to anything that you'll find in the store. And even anything where it's like, oh, I'll just buy the canned tomatoes, the crushed tomatoes or whatever. It's still 100 million times better than that. I'm not fucking around, man. Like, when I made my own first tomato sauce, and the reason no one makes it is because it's ridiculously tough to make. It's just so time consuming. You have to have literally like 20 tomatoes, all like fresh grown and ready and ripened at the same time. So that means you basically have a field of fucking tomatoes plants that you're using to just do this. I would only get about 2 batches of tomato sauce a year with this method, but when I went through the process manually, and this shit takes all fucking day to do, to correctly peel and process every tomato. But I swear to God, that first fucking bite that I put in my mouth, I couldn't stop smiling. My fucking face was creaked into a smile that wouldn't go away. It was so good. And I've got an Italian grandma.
Hey, Papa Mark's pizza sauce, eh?
I've got an Italian grandma. And that gives me access to not only her sauce, I know how to make her sauce, I know how to make her sister's sauce, which is different, and the aunt sauce, which was the best. My great aunt's was the best of all of them, and I've had all of those, and those were all astronomically better than anything like Prego. Yeah, it was a Grinch smile, it really was. And yet, when I made it myself, damn it, I'm going in circles now. When I made it myself, it was so much better. And I just had that fucking Grinch smile. It wouldn't go away. It was just such a moment of joy, of pure, I'm totally lost. I need help.
AJ, fly to Kentucky and beat this game for us.
Yeah. Oh wait, it's showing a door that's locked there. So I have to go to the top exit with the side door here. Right, so it's this one, I believe. And man, it was so, you don't fucking know how good it was. There's no way I cannot describe it to you. It's not describable. Again, how do you explain to someone how good something like that is without a frame of reference? You're just like, oh, it's 10 times better than any spaghetti sauce you've ever had, even if you live in an Italian family. How do you even get someone to believe that? You just have to make it for them.
Yes, dear.
It's true. You just have to make it for them.
Okay.
Yeah,
somebody didn't know that cornbread came in a flavor besides sweet cake.
Yeah, well, there's perfectly good. There's a perfectly good example.
I know.
How would I ever fucking know that?
I know.
Let's see. I came in. Okay, I gotta turn around. I came in here, right?
Yes.
And there's a door up there that I can't get to. Can I get to it? Nope. Here. Nope. That's a negatory.
Read that.
Oh, it just says freeze the force.
Okay.
But yeah, like, how do you even explain that to someone? You can't.
What, babe? You can't get up here, honey. I'm sorry.
Oh,
it's too cumbersome.
Does that just mean it's the exit here?
Yeah.
It showed this as being a red door.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just the exit. God damn it. Okay. So I gotta go for the door on the other side of the fucking room. Or the other side of the map that's red. See all the way on the top left there?
Yeah.
That's where I need to go. Okay. But yeah, you can't explain it to someone. It's hard to get anybody to believe that. You're like, oh, well, how much better could it actually be? And again, it rolls all the way back down to the blandification of food. Because people don't experience these things anymore. They just don't have any frame of reference for anything like this. You cannot explain to people. So that's, man, I don't know, that's my soapbox today. I know it's a long one, but whatever, God damn it, whatever you can do to seek out the real food, do it. I swear to God, you'll thank me later. You'll come back and you'll be like, oh, that old Mark D. Wiz. Oh, he kept yelling and yelling and yelling. Ah, shit, it was too far. Kept yelling until I did it. And then I'm glad. No one's gonna come back and say that, but I know. Yeah. But like the people in chat right here that are just like, yeah, they've gone through the same experience, so they understand.
Stop yelling about sauce and jump.
I keep hitting the wrong one.
Mark's Zesty Adventure Part 3, The Curse of the Sauce, trademark.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, the fucker hit me out of the air! You son of a bitch!
Little Italian New Yorker on that, eh?
You son of a bitch. Fucker hit me right out of the air. Get over here, you son of a bitch. You think you're safe? Fuck you!
Hey, reach down, go, baby.
Yeah, man. Search out all the real food. If you there's something you don't like, I guarantee there's some way that it's actually made that's gonna give you a different impression. And you may still not like it, and that's fine. Not everybody likes everything, but just give it a shot. Just because you tried it once, or the grocery store has it, doesn't mean that's the real thing. That's all I'm saying. Alright, so we are now in here. We want to go north. We came in through this door, right? So,
So.
So apparently there's a door out this way. Maybe I did go the right way then. I guess I did inadvertently go the right way. Thought I was going the wrong way because I was going backwards. I guess it's this area. Yeah, it's in this room. Okay. I kept going here thinking I was going backwards. Whoops.
Oh. Big old whoopsie doopsies for you, mister.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wait.
no, you can't get up here.
Wait, so why is this a red door? This is not locked?
I have no idea.
Uh-oh. Is it just like because it's a big
Just go
loading
inside.
zone? Oh, shit. I really am going backwards now. I'm completely lost now.
Check your map.
I thought the red
Fine.
doors meant that...
Just go in either one of those other two there.
Okay, this area is complete. I thought that the red doors meant they were locked, but they're not. They're just gateways to the next part of the map. Shit. Well, this one looks complete too. Wait, no it doesn't. There's one to the right here. Oh! Do we not?
You got a golden key.
There it is. Okay. There it is. I was just under the impression that we were in a different area. Or rather that... Oops. I was under the impression that the map that I was in was the map I was supposed to be in. Apparently it's not the case. Sometimes you get lost. That's the nature of these dungeon-based games. Oh my god, will you just... Yeah, you take over for a little bit.
I guess.
I'm sorry, my arms hurt.
No, I'm being silly. I'm running into the wall while Mark adjusts the cord. Fight, you stupid bastards. Fuckface son of a bitch! Get over there, Sasuke!
Oh, you have to freeze them. They cannot be defeated.
No wonder I wasn't thinking. Okay, wow.
Yeah, that gives them a long range. As long as you can aim it, gives you a bit of an advantage. Right now, our weapons are only level 1. So, a lot of our secondary weapons are just as powerful. And they have the advantage of longer range, like weapons pipe and such. But when we get upgraded, that will unfortunately no longer be the case. They stay at level 1, but your main weapon is level 2 or so.
About murder book bar. Oh, damn it, I moved.
Wait, the D-pad works to move?
I mean the analog.
Oh, I was saying, I don't think. No. Elvis? No.
Oh my god, what is the hitbox on this guy?
I think you're too high. You have to get lower on, because see how he's lower on the roof? Yeah.
I just want to murder you. No, aim.
Gently push the stick so you're walking slowly, but it allows you to aim a little bit more. Yeah. Okay. Right.
It's gonna happen. I'm gonna do this, even if it takes all 869 Rio.
Oh, it is? Oh, it's actually spending your money. I didn't realize that. Yeah, we should have said that. At least the chain pipe doesn't spend your money.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going backwards now.
Oh, I know, I just wanted to freeze that asshole.
Oh, he got out.
Well, fuck you, buddy.
That's the New
that
York.
was fruitless. Oh well. What's my map button?
Start. You're just going forward right now.
Alright, whatever. Fuck it.
So the door is going to be on the wall, but there's
No.
sometimes items around, so that's why I look around. I think you're all right though. I've been paying attention to you walking. Yeah. All right, just go back.
Shut up! Don't tell me what to do. You're backseat gaming.
Shut up. There's the door.
You're backseat gaming.
Well, you're Lollygog gaming.
Fuck you! I'm playing the game. Its intended function. Fuck yourself. Oh, that frame.
Oh wow, it's bad. I looked away for a second. Oh, it's because of the giant
Jeez,
goldfish or whatever. Yeah, you have an easier time hitting them with the normal.
I know. I
Oh.
Whee!
Yeah, you can't swim any faster.
No. Just fuck. Backseaters rise up. Cincinnati. Oh my god. I can't wait to beat this dungeon.
I think we're almost done.
Oh, we gotta be moving on this fucking thing.
Because the music has gone to phase 3 at this point. I think you're just gonna have to get back to it.
Yeah, it's fucking I'm glad he's a robot because he just puts his fucking face underwater.
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Hey,
You gotta go.
Look at you.
What do they call those fish?
I forgot.
Start with a K?
Well, yeah, they're koi, but
Yeah.
the where it's like a windsock thing, that's like an actual
Oh, yeah.
different thing. I could never remember what this thing is called. Whoops. Damn it! Come on! Control! Fuck! Castlevania 64 would never do this to me. It's true. Fuck off. I knew where I was jumping then.
Somebody's got their blinders on.
Yeah, okay. Well, Goemon whip its dick out for you a little more. A delicious Goemon dick.
I'd rather take the Goemon dick than the Castlevania 64 dick.
Yeah, fuck yourself. Don't talk about my fiance like that.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
Hey, oh, way, oh, way.
Is there an item behind you? Some kind of sign? Or...
Just
Turn to the left. Oh, okay. I thought I saw something there. Good music.
Yeah.
Oh, before you go up there, check out the other side. You can get over there by the roof. Oh, dumpling.
And I know how to get over there, damn it, I was waiting on that guy. Shut up.
Okay.
Backseat gaming.
No.
Backseat gaming.
Okay, this is fun.
Big Goemon dick for you, deep throat.
Better than the Castlevania dick. Castlevania 64 specifically, the other ones are great. It's one of the only shitty ones.
Yeah, what?
Hey, at least it's better than Lord of Shadow 2. That's only a default
Shut up!
appraisal.
Aw, see what you made me do.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, fuck off, backseat gamer. Talk shit.
I ain't saying anything now, I'm just shitting on Castlevania 64.
Yeah, no, yeah, and that's you think that's not upsetting?
Oh yeah, did I ever fully explain what the difference was that I thought? The fact that you have additional characters and better item progression, and the fact that you can go back to the areas you've been. You got like a team of characters. The controls are much snappier, the attacking is faster. Oh, you gotta go in the middle. The items and abilities seem more suited for 3D.
Fuck, really?
The way that the combat flows is much more suited to 3D than Castlevania 64 by a huge fucking margin. Castlevania 64 feels like 2D combat in a 3D space, and that's why it feels fruitless. It's really frustrating. Yeah, the frame rate's bad this area. So if you think about, you know, like where Castlevania 64 is pretty much direct attacking only, it does not have effective wide sweeping attacks. Sure, they give you a sword, but it does so little damage that it's not useful to use. So even though it has a range in front of you.
What the fuck are you talking about? I use Carrie's rings like all the time.
I'm talking about Reinhardt.
I know.
Now Carrie's like, you know, she's got orbs and shit. That's more fit for 3D. But I don't know, she's considered really the easy mode in that regard because she has homing attacks. So sure, it's more effective in 3D to have homing attacks, but the game's not balanced for it. So that's a whole other issue on top of that. Where here it's like, okay, you've got, you don't have any homing attacks. That maybe be the only one fault here, but all your normal attacks are highly effective because of the ranges that they hit at. Like they hit at least a 180 range, if not higher, and they've got a pretty big hitbox, so it works really well in 3D because you need it to have that kind of range because enemies could be all around you. The Castlevania 64 has a weapon that sort of does that, but does so little damage that it's not good. Or here, your main weapon does that. You know, it's just... There's a point in games where you can underpower your abilities so much that it just becomes frustrating to play. Oh, yeah, you want to go that little... Oh, no! Here, let me
okay, tired of backseat gaming?
Yeah. My arm's feeling a little better, I rest.
Oh, okay. Well, God forbid I play the game.
It's only a temporary relief. I'm sure they'll be hurting in a few minutes.
Yeah,
Shit.
Okay. Sorry my gameplay was so terrible you had to take it back.
I just want to finish it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, I can't?
I don't mean that.
Uh-huh.
See, that's how a woman traps you. Their fucking language. They'll take everything you say and twist it around, and now you're the fucking bad guy!
Learn how to talk good, asshole. Like you told me I do all the time.
No. It's not about good or bad. It's about talking in ways that are sneaky and underhanded.
Oh, okay. So
that's how you have to talk to them. They're going to use all these sneaky,
I'm subversive and conniving now.
They use these subversive and conniving ways of talking. Oh, that's not the word.
Dangerous.
It'll try to trick you.
Sure.
And turn it around on you.
Absolutely.
And then you'll be like, what the fuck just happened?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, you know, maybe learn how to not be an asshole. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know, just a suggestion.
They'll admit it, too. They call it woman talk.
Mm-hmm.
They'll admit it.
Okay. Oh, okay.
She says it all the time. You need to learn how to woman speak.
I'm sorry you don't know how to be a human being, Mark. I try to help you.
Oh yeah,
with it.
Human being. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I'm not a human being because I don't talk subversively.
You're
Try
very...
dirty tactics to get the upper hand.
Okay, see, there's a lot of hate and misrepresentation here. I'm just... You really need to calm down with this negativity, bud.
See, and that's what they do. Now they paint you with the fucking bad guy. Well, they're making you lose your fucking mind. And then they're like, "Oh, it's your fault. It's all your fault now."
This is why he likes F is for Family so much. He's just Frank Murphy. Just as a real person, sadly.
Shut up.
Mark, quit sucking. Thanks, Nominee.
Shut up. I just regained the controls and we're doing better
just
than we were before.
Just understand her, says Larry.
Yeah.
See, Larry gets it. There's not backseat
Just
gaming.
read her fucking mind. Why don't you be honest and just say, just read her fucking mind?
Or
that's what it's all about.
Maybe don't backseat game. Maybe that's what he means. You know, just a thought. Stand right there. There's.
So I need to get a good view. Okay, I don't know if there's anything actually over
like
there. Well, here, yeah, but I'm trying to look for items too.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, maybe get on that. It'll swing you around somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Just jump down.
No, you gotta.
Piece.
No. You gotta get up in the middle here.
That's what I meant. There's a middle piece on the pole.
You said jump down.
I said you could jump down over on that area. And then I saw this middle piece, and I was like, oh, there's a middle piece on the pole.
Okay. So, yeah, we're at the top then.
Okay, good. Let's go.
So there must be... Okay, I'm going to wait till the sun comes back. There must be a ladder or something there that I just walked behind.
Yeah, watch F is for Family, and you'll get a pretty good idea of what it's like to live with Mark for the last 4 years.
Shut up. Oh,
just,
wait.
You know, if we had fucked up and had children.
There's a ladder here. Oh, yeah. Okay. Might be items. Secrets. Delicious secrets. Oh, no, it's just to get on this thing, apparently. Or did I somehow skip this one? Oh yeah, I'm real close. Oh no, nope. I fucked it up.
I knew you'd do that.
Oh, why'd you say something?
Because you wouldn't have listened.
Oh, okay. Because I'm just a dumb man!
Yeah.
That's what it is. See? That's what they do to you. You lose your fucking mind, and now it's your fault.
Okay, screw about how you work yourself to death every day to provide for this GD family. And all you get to come home to instead of a hot meal is
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're both home now.
I know, but that's the joke, honey.
I know it is.
That's the joke, honey.
Just making sure people don't know I'm a fucking monster.
We both work from home, I know.
I'm not a goddamn monster. Even though you're gonna paint me that way.
That's the joke, honey. Nobody really thinks you're a monster.
I know. I'm playing along with you.
Okay.
Will you stop it? Jesus Christ, you're so annoying. Everybody's always making fun of me.
Says the guy who's always yelling and screaming like it's the end of the fucking world, and he's just like, no, that's not what that is. Stop saying that. Stop making jokes. I don't understand.
Oh, shit.
Time to hide the monster serum, Mark. No, right? I don't need this Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde shit. The AVGN showed me enough of it.
Okay, here we go. That should be the boss. And we'll beat it, and
then we're out. Then we're out.
Oh, frame rate killing me.
Yeah. It's pretty hard.
Oh, there's a door up there. Huh. Is there a way around? Oh, is that a ladder? No.
No, it's just a pillar. Ah.
Ah, fuck. Oh, I can just get back right
Yeah.
But I can't get back up there. Wait, hold on. Can you jump on frozen enemies?
I don't.
That makes sense, like you would be able to, but... Thinking if I can freeze this guy. Nope, he just dies. Never mind. Maybe the water raises or something. Because I don't see any way to get up here. There's clearly a door up there.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, that's the one I came from, though. Right?
I
Did I jump down?
Yeah, you had to enter
never mind.
the room, so.
I just kind of forgot that I fell that far.
Oh.
Oh, I just jumped. Step. Oh yeah, this is the boss, I remember.
Return the red plates by hitting them back. Whee!
Yeah, the ghost plate lady.
Oh.
Or robot, I suppose.
Here. Tsunami! The ghost robot. Gaya! I put way too much strain on the end of that. Gaze is more. A little smoother than that. Gaya!
You can actually see a run cycle from the side now.
Yeah, that's cool. I completely forgot about this boss.
This is one of the bosses that I remember the most.
Mm.
I don't know why.
Really, the only boss that I remember from this at all are the ones you fight with Impact. I don't remember any of the others.
I remember the look of the first Impact boss, and I remember the look of this normal boss and the first normal boss.
Yeah, that's it. I just remember the first Impact boss, the Kabuki robot, and that's it.
I don't know if there's any strategy other than just running forward and just making sure to send it back. Almost kind of like a Sonic boss level from like the later games when you're running for the most part.
I like how she's gently jogging at certain angles.
Yeah, it's because of the stick.
I know.
It's not reaching full speed unless you're in a certain direction. So if you're in the middle, I don't know if it's because it's worn out or what. May not be reading correctly. But when they're in one of the grooves, one of the angle grooves, it seems to be okay.
I noticed, yeah.
But in between, it gets a little dodgy.
Yeah, no, I noticed when I was playing it.
Could I go backwards? I think I could, but
I
it's kind of weird.
But it's hard to see.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh, they're gonna come down.
Serpentine.
Yeah, kind of.
Serpentine.
Shit. Oh, that one hit the wall. That's not fair. Oh, and I missed the red ones.
Get out of here, you fucking trembling roller coaster ghost.
So this is what I mean by, like, is there going to be a part where you have to do more than just run away? Oh, they're kind of going in a pattern. Yeah, see. They're only going... There we go. They're only going in one direction. She's spinning, and they're only shooting in that one direction. It's not completely around. It's like a water sprinkler that spins. That's cool. It actually kills the ones on the way back.
Yeah.
Oh, I got hit by something.
Yeah, the red plates. Yeah.
I think that's just you can't actually hit her. She can't hit you.
Yeah.
Physically. Or they're just trying to get you. Oh, come on! Jumped too early. Yeah, we'll be alright.
Just get good.
Pretty much.
Good.
I don't know. I mean, like, it's a ghost, right? So does this go? Yeah, I guess not.
It's fucking sad.
Yeah. Kind of makes you think because all the ghosts have sort of been in that kind of vein.
Red.
Yep. I got it. And it was it. Alright,
That's pretty.
And there's an impact battle and we're done when you see it.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. There were, what is this? This Mario RPG now?
Oh no.
Miracle Star. That's right, because we found the moon, too.
Yeah.
Green one.
Oh, it's a pretty favorite color. Sharon. Oh no, my sweet, sweet Sharon robot. No, Sharon robot.
Is that an evolution of Karen?
I guess. No, the Susan is the older Karen. We can't keep the power to the barrier that is blocking passage to Kyushu. I guess that's it for you. Why don't you just give up? You guys, Peach Mountain. Why are you blocking anyone from going to Kyushu? What are you planning?
Why are you making Yae sound like a bimbo?
Because I can only do so many voices.
It's terrible.
Okay, fuck you. She's really smart and capable. Leave me alone. Stop frightening me like that.
Oh no, it's Karen from Street Fighter.
Up. I was gonna say Summon Thunder. It's Kari.
Oh no, another weirdo. I can't believe it.
Oh, I have.
You voiced that one.
Who are you calling a weirdo? I don't blame you for calling Dancing a weirdo, but me? I guess you need to get to know me better.
Oh no, she really is a Karen. No, not really.
As cute as a kitty cat, la la. Yet as dignified and beautiful as a lily, la la.
It is a very fitting voice.
Yes, I am none other than Kitty Lily.
Oh, oh God.
You guys must be the circus clowns Dancing was talking about.
You got that wrong. We're no clowns. You guys use illusions, but are never actually here. Stop being so chicken and come out.
Oh my! I'm surprised you don't know.
What a beautiful voice AJ says.
Thanks, AJ.
Susan Hot Pocket sharing.
A big star like me will be swamped with fans making things unsafe, la la.
I've never heard of you.
Woo ho ho.
It's like a fucking drunk Santa Claus. What the fuck was that?
Shut up! AJ said I smoked the entire peach out. Okay, keep going. Before you know it, you'll be coming to see us on stage every day. La la. Oh, I know. Why don't I be kind to tell you something helpful? Kyushu has already become our stage, la la.
Oh my God. What did you say?
Hey, that's great. Does that mean I can return now? Sure. But before you go, I'm out of foundation. Get the usual best for me, okay? Alright, but you always take forever to pay me back. I can't keep buying you back.
Mark, those guys are from Japan, not New York.
Well, bye-bye.
Hey, yo, why don't you come down here instead of using the fucking hologram, huh?
Man, Amber's got the voice right. Thanks, Namine. Mark's doing it in his dumb voice. Mark, these guys are from Japan, not New York. I hope this is what the rest of Deltarune is like.
It looks like Kyushu is in all kinds of trouble. Yes, it appears that way. Well, we shall head for Kyushu. Do you want to save the game? Yes.
I'm glad you liked my Kitty Lily voice, baby.
It was funny.
Oh, thank you. I hope to be a VA on par with Sungwon Cho one of these days. God bless him.
Oh, no impact battle.
Oh, well.
Alright, I guess we'll go back to town and save, and that's it.
Still get tickled at AJ. What a beautiful voice. And Cruise. This is the content I would subscribe for. Thank you, Larry. Like I said, being a VA is a dream. Sungwon Cho.
You knocked it out of the park. When the next Goemon game hits, they better call you.
They better. Sungwon Cho, take me under your wing, man. I could use some polish, but I feel like I've got the soul for it. The raw talent is there. Raw is my vocal cords now.
So, here's the thing now that I'm thinking. They're like, oh yeah, head to Kyushu. Are they just kind of like expecting that I know where that is?
I guess, I don't know.
Because they didn't
just
think
check
about
signs.
an international audience?
Yeah, yeah.
Because, like, I don't know where that is. I'm a gaijin. I don't fucking know. How am I supposed to know where that shit
Alright,
is?
well, Hokkaido's up north, Okinawa's south, so it's just somewhere in the middle there.
I guess?
You're first in line for voicing Castlevania 64 HD remix.
Yeah.
Thanks. I think I make a fine carry.
Okay.
I'm hungry. Let's go break into Golden Corral and steal some of their pot roast.
Yeah, because Golden Corral. Well, I guess they're open for takeout, right?
They are. You can't go in and get the buffet, but like if you have a menu, you can just call them and be like, "Hey, I want to order pickup," and then just go get it at the door.
See, that's no
they'll
fun,
like
though.
load up a styrofoam tray for you. Yeah.
Oh shit! I'm going the wrong way.
You are, because we're talking about Golden Corral. But yeah.
But that kind of defeats the purpose of Golden Corral to like go in and make your own shit.
It does. Like,
So
it defeats the purpose of, like, eating away all your bad feelings until you, like, go and destroy their toilet and then cry in your car.
Well, it's kind of like also, like, people who come in to a Chinese buffet and then they just fill up a container and take it with them. I'm like,
yeah.
What? Why did you come here for
My
then?
brother and his girlfriend do that all the time. They just go get the takeout. And
Why?
Well, they don't like to go in.
I don't understand.
Well, like, they're really big people, so they feel like they're going to get stared at. So they don't like to go in the buffet.
Yeah, they are going to get stared at.
Yeah, so they don't like to go in to eat because they are large. So such large people, they don't want to be
Oh my,
pariahs.
I never expected to see you here. Huh? Uemitsu.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing here? Well, I'm on the way to Kyushu on a delivery. What? All the way from Uedo Town to Kyushu? Yes, that's right. Ever since our business was featured in Gourmet magazine, the phone just won't quit ringing for deliveries. The joke is there's no phone in this era, even though there's robots.
Yep.
Sorry to interrupt, but I'm in a hurry. See you later. That was a nice interaction. I think she gets kidnapped.
She
or
does.
something. Yeah.
She does.
We went through all that trouble to get this far. Did Uemitsu come all this way with those dumplings?
I like the laugh track.
Yeah. Maybe she's a lot tougher and stronger than she seems. What are we talking about? We should be headed for Kyushu, where the Peach Mountain guys went. Uemitsu, you shouldn't be going to Kyushu right now. Yeah, tell her that now.
Before this ominous long shot of this bridge. Whoa, is this mode 7? It's great.
Everything's mode 7 on the N64.
Wow.
Okay, so Kyushu's an island.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember this part where it gets abducted. I remember part of the land rather than gets abducted. I thought it was specifically. Going inside Metal Mario's diarrhea? What the fuck? Chat, come on. Oh, they actually voiced it.
They did.
We have a problem here. Kyushu has separated from Japan and has disappeared. Metal Mario's diarrhea. What the fuck, man?
Oh, no.
What should we do? That's easy. We've got to go after Uemitsu. Or should I say after Kyushu? But how? I know. When we're lost for answers, we should ask the fortune teller. There. He's turned into an actual story mechanic.
He has. Where the fuck is Impact? He's a big time actor in America now. And
I was gonna say, they should just call him
We should go tell
and
him
go.
that Kyushu got abducted by the fucking T-2000.
I guess it kind of disappeared too. So it's not like they could just fly up and get to it. Or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
This is more well thought through than I thought. Or than I would expect, rather.
Well, I told you, this is before Konami shot these people's families.
Yeah.
They have bargaining chips.
As we get sued for defamation. We did not shoot families. They're lying.
We threatened. There is a clear difference.
Yeah. Ah, shit. He's got kind of short range. I don't feel like wasting all my...
No.
I feel like wasting all my money. Those fucking N64 trees, man. That's a real aesthetic right there. N64 trees.
I just appreciate, like, the fat mother brain cartoon face on the tree from afar. Look at
Yeah,
it.
it kind of does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
When you say N64 tree, anybody knows what you're talking about. They're iconic. For being one of the games before Ocarina, it really is quite textured and that. No, we can't say that. We can warp there.
We'll warp to a town and save, baby.
Oh, yeah, I guess I could just have warped.
Yeah.
Well, we're almost there anyway, so fuck it.
No.
I'm just gonna do it the old-fashioned.
You just want to murder those dinky girl robots like Konami murdered families.
Oh, shut up! I like walking around this world. It's happy and colorful and it's fun. It's fun to just walk around in this game and explore shit.
Won't you make some funny voices next time?
I'm not good at funny voices.
Oh, you just say that.
You just think my voice is funny as is.
Well, it's cute. I don't think it's funny, it's cute. Mark thinks his voice is too high-pitched for a boy, and mine's too deep for a girl.
Well, I don't know if it's high-pitched. It doesn't have the deepness I would expect.
You're not a rich baritone, honey. And that's
I don't
okay.
know what the fuck that means.
That's a deep voice. That's a deep male voice. Like Sungwon Cho, again, that's a rich baritone.
Alright, so I'm curious what the fortune teller is going to tell us.
He's going to tell Purazuma while he humps your face. I'm sorry, the air directly in front of your face. Again, there is a legal distinction.
Yeah. Howdy, welcome to the Plasma Fortune Teller. Solve your worries for 10 minutes. Okay, let's get started. In a cold region to your north, there is Mount Fear, where it snows. There you shall meet someone who will be of great help to you. However, you must first go to Edo Town to undergo one training session.
You didn't say plasma.
Plasma. Is the loincloth? Is it a loincloth or a tongue?
That's the beauty of it, AJ.
Oh. Well, we can... Wait, no, we're gonna restore our health at the end anyway.
It was great when you'd walk in a shop in Japan and people would actually yell that at you. Like, my English friend and I, we were just...
That means welcome, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were just walking around town one day and we went like this old school Japanese drugstore and like, you know, this old man, like he straight up looked like he was out of an anime, like he was holding his hands behind his back, he was a little hunched, and he just walks out and he's like, "Irashaimase." And he was just like, "Oh, where are you girls from?" I was like trying to tell him
In English?
No, in Japanese. He was like, "Where are you girls from?" And I was trying to tell him and I was American and everything. Like, I just freak out and I would always freak out and get nervous when people would talk to me. I'd be like, "Sorry, my Japanese is poor." And they're like, "That's okay, kid."
Let's do the Sasuke one.
Yeah.
Oh, he's sleeping.
Yeah.
Okay, just like Yai. Or Yay, or whatever.
Yeah, whatever. I like the heart refill noise. It's kind of like Castlevania.
Yeah. Well, same company.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. I like that they, I guess, reused that asset. Probably tweaked it a little.
Hmm. Alright. Well, we saved. We're good. We're, so next we have to go to Uedo.
We heard the beautiful dulcet tones of Kitty Lily.
Yeah. Oh yeah, beautiful. That's what it was.
Shut up. AJ said it was. Are you gonna argue with AJ?
No.
Okay then.
I guess not. So, yeah. Anyway, alright, so that's it for our session today. Let's do the whole outro. We've got special patrons to give shout outs to.
Yeah.
So thank you very much to all the patrons. We've got Zombie Killer, Miguel Tabasco, Angel, AJ, Awakened Emperor, Bryce Nagalingam, Corporal Chungus, Jose Martinez, Mike Cruz, Uncle Roy, Rui Luis, Slugs Gears of War, Karen Williams, Anthony Moniz, D-Money107, and LD Walker. So thank you guys very much. Did his head fall off?
No, he's just laying down, I think.
It looks like his head fell off. What happened? Oh yeah, and Oimitsu! Is he sleeping? It just looks like his head's cranked so far. It looks like it fell off.
I think he just put his head down. Yeah, see, he just falls down. You just at an awkward angle.
Alright, well, let's watch it again. Let's see what happens. It's a good thing I didn't put the end screen up yet, so we can see that.
I would like to thank Kyushu for being the real MVP here, going in that Mario diarrhea.
Yeah.
That was not CGI, it really did that. It is an absolute workhorse trooper.
Oh, here it goes. Oh, he's drinking tea.
Yeah, he's drinking his...
It's funny how he
matcha.
auto-faced the camera. And then... Boop. See, it looks like his head falls off. The way that it rolls off. I don't know. Whatever. I guess not. And that makes me wonder what the... I've seen Goemons before. What's Ye do when you let her sit?
We'll find out.
I'm real curious before we head out. We'll be back on... Well, I'll be here tomorrow, Monday, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be doing Pocket Fighter EX development. And then... we'll be back next Sunday, which is what date? Okay, so she does her hair.
Yeah.
It'll
be the 12th, I believe.
Can you look it up on your iPad? Just to be sure.
I don't have it here, but today is the 5th, so add 7 to that.
Oh, shut up. Okay, right, it's 12. That'll be 12th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we'll, I guess she just does her hair. Okay.
Yeah.
We've seen Goemon, so let's see what...
Hi, kitty.
Hello,
I wonder if it is forced to face the camera to avoid looking suggestive from certain angles. We need a boundary break on the case.
Yeah, really. That's a good point, though. I didn't really think about that.
Hop in here, she says. Figure this out for us.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think he just goes to sleep or something.
He just sits down, so it's scratching his chest.
Yeah, he's just taking a breather. And Goemon gets mad. And impatient, and then he does this. Yeah, there it is. So he just goes to sleep. Good, perfect. We go out on that.
Oh, okay.
So, all right, we'll be back, guys, next Sunday and tomorrow. So we'll hope to see you guys then. We've got a Discord channel, links down below. We got YouTube, we got LBRY. Those links are down below. So that, I don't know. That's pretty much it, I guess. Whatever. I'm at Mark D. Wiz on Twitter. The best website on the internet. Come say hi. Something.
If you know anybody looking for voice work, I am available.
Oh yeah. We'll just...
I took a month's worth of singing lessons, so I like to put those to use.
Oh, okay. That's good for you, sweetheart.
Shut up! It was a college class.
Oh, that's cool though.
That's
cool. I'm kind of surprised that they had that.
No, they have a music department at my school.
Cruz says you can voice his game.
Thank you, Cruz.
Oh, all right. So we're gonna get out of here for real. I'm tired, and we got work tomorrow. So add laugh track to Hamster Drop 2. Yeah, you know it. So all right, we'll see you guys later. Thanks for hanging out, and it was a good time. My opinion has not changed about the game. It's still very playable, very good. Even in this day and age, the frame rate's pretty shitty at some points, but that's kind of all I'm gonna dock it for.
Hey, we get that Patreon to $1,000 a month. He can stay home and make Castlevania 64 HD.
It gets shut down by Konami instantly.
No, shut up.
They
don't give a shit.
They're so on fan games.
Tell them that you're gonna work on the Pachi slot next.
There's some stuff that they'll come down hard on, but for the most part, they've been pretty okay with fan games.
I don't even think they remember they made that game. It's fine.
Alright, we'll see you guys later then. Scrub out, have a good one.
Okay, bye. I'll voice Garfield for you, Cruz.